So I'm supposed to say something that I'm, sure you're not going to hear, right? Because I'm on a hot mic. That's how that works.
Are they?
All the embarrassing stuff I say now.
Right, exactly.
Bring your mic into the bathroom. That's the move.
You have that opportunity. I think you start.
A little bit of ASMR to start your podcast. Hello.
All right, DM.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
Good evening for the first episode of Season 2 of Reckless Moves. We are a bunch of idiots, good friends that play Dungeons & Dragons. For some reason, my name is Michael Cremeen. I am the Dungeon Master, and I have some great people along for the ride. I'd like to introduce Matt, who is playing RKM.
Hello.
You actually can talk on the mic now. We're live. We have Keegan, who is playing Rex.
Hello there.
We have Roger playing Ridley.
Howdy.
Melinda is Max, or
Hello.
Maximiliana.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, Rob is Gust.
Good to see you.
And we have a missing player. We have where is Ublek?
A question for the
I
ages.
sense a quest.
The gods only know.
I sense a quest for next week.
We shall find the slimy one.
I'm so excited for this second season. Welcome, players. Welcome, people that are listening to the streams or listening to the podcast later. This setting is in the Kingdom of Analoria, as you can see on the map here on the stream. Analoria has one major law. Magic is outlawed unless licensed by the kingdom. Violations are swiftly corrected. The official doctrine of Analoria is kept in the Temple of the Kutho, in the Book of Porphonos. It is written that the powerful magician Celesto almost destroyed the land hundreds of years ago. He attempted powerful incantations to summon a deity to be his slave, and it was the cleric Porphonos who stopped his ritual and saved the kingdom. After this event that almost destroyed the world, Porphonos helped form the lawful Temple of the Kutho, and we will just call the temple out, in the capital city of Alrazil. His first action as lead cleric was to decree that magic was a significant threat, and all magic will be outlawed unless licensed and supervised by the temple. Since that decree, the kingdom has thrived, with magical technology making significant advances over the subsequent years. Airships, lightning rail trains, submarines, great ship travel were all available to the populace for a fee and owned and licensed by the temple. The capital city of Alrazil is connected to every other city in the kingdom, and there was even discussion of enabling trade with other worlds. In the last century, forays into the astral plane uncovered otherworldly races. These new beings arrived by magical ships. At first, these contacts were inspiring and admired as an example of the power of the kingdom. However, a small but growing part of the population resented granting magical licenses to these visitors, especially granting exceptions for those that curried favor with the temple, were powerful or rich. Some were all three, and for the first time in 100 years of peace, protests started happening. Once a beacon of hope and peace to the land, Alrazil now seems on the edge of violence. Recently, some atrocities were committed, which challenges the temple's authority, for if the temple cannot protect the people, their power would be at risk. Recently, an autognome, a mechanical race, was found ripped to pieces and the pieces strewn in front of a temple door. A minotaur was found hornless, which is a shame, nailed to the temple door. A herringon discovered skinned alive, his hide floating over his flayed body like a balloon. And a water-breathing Triton was dropped from an airship with earth in his lungs, with almost no blood in his broken body. These seemingly random attacks on the visitors have the city humming with rumors. Someone or something must be responsible. Thus far, no one's claimed responsibility, which only fueled the rumors further. With no one to blame, conspiracy theories ran amok. Some think a rogue temple sheriff was responsible. Others blame it on some new faction from the astral plane. There doesn't appear anyone to blame, so people are growing angry and distrustful. With the city on an edge, the temple has approved and posted a new job classification opening for investigators, who would be licensed for magic and weapons. Their mission simple: find the culprits and bring them to justice. These investigators have a charter outside the temple too, meaning they can go wherever the investigation leads. So our party, we say, who will answer the call? The Kingdom of Analoria needs answers. So our intrepid players, I'm going to give a little lay of the land, and then there is a answering the job board. There are some current strangers who are put into different groups for a group interview and to swear loyalty to the kingdom. In Analoria, I'm going to share a little bit of a map. To the north, the frigid north, we have two mountain ranges, Dreadbane Mountains, named after the dead ancient frost dragon Dreadbane. Zenfrossa Mountains were named after a very, very powerful wizard in the city to the northeast of Merivek. The regions of the land, Sarazund, is generally a human, and now all the cities will have lots of different races. So Zarazund is kind of the human outposts. To the northeast, Tavria is where the elves have really built cities very elegant and tall. The city of Alrazil is a smorgasbord. Every race, both of the land and other worlds, kind of congregate in the city of Alrazil. To the southwest, Celestor's tower, where the ritual is, that ritual kind of broke the land. There, however, are several cities that have been that the dwarves have burrowed into, especially the Fury Mountains, and digging deep into finding whatever they're looking for. To the south, we have kind of a jungle area. There's a mix of races there. And to the southeast in Eris is where the water tended to run dry, and that is the path south to the land south of Eris. That's kind of the guardian fort to the lands from the south. It has been a very peaceful time, except for the recent atrocities. And where we pick up our players, they find themselves being led into a group interview. So this cleric comes up. We seem to be missing someone. Are we really ready to do this? Where is Ublek here? Ublek. We're supposed to have parties of 6. This is rather unbecoming. I'll be right back. Speak amongst yourselves. It's so freaking annoying when people don't show up on time.
You're saying that we can only have 5?
Well, no, we need to figure out where Ooh went. I mean, first place to check obviously is the sewer.
Well, I mean, she can squeeze into little places.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
I
mean.
mean, she
so-
could be here right now, and we wouldn't know.
Yeah, she could also be trapped in the sewer right now.
That sounds way worse than being trapped in my chair. Although the things I made with this chair, very difficult.
Dear, I'm not really sure what that means. And
You don't want to find out.
no, I'm afraid I don't.
You know how Oobleck gets.
Well,
Oh, say
It
to
likes to hide in small places. It's probably here.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't in the cube this morning, so it was a pre-dawn departure for our friend.
Well, always remember when Oob is involved, look up.
I do. What do I see?
So this room is it's pretty. The floor is amazing. It's this intricate marble. The benches you're sitting on are rather uncomfortable. Like, I don't think anything here was meant to be comfortable. So you are sitting on kind of granite benches, waiting for your interview. And across the way, you do see people starting to arrive, being led by someone. There's a lot of people in purple robes that you have seen on your way into the temple. And you were escorted directly from the front doors into this anteroom. You were told by the escort, you are not to leave this room until the interview is concluded.
Do I have to sit in the back though? I'm like the smallest guy here. Come on.
You want a front row seat? We can
Well,
change
your
it.
seat is elevated.
I know, but I still can't see over this guy's hair.
Yeah, I think
That's a fair point.
What is your height, Archeum?
I stand at a triumphant 3'8".
Oh, I apologize.
Right. You do see me pat my lap.
I
if-
was
if,
gonna
if,
say.
if you would like. She's quite squishy.
Max does the
but,
same.
Well,
I'm quite large and
Huh?
she's quite squishy.
I appreciate the lap setting, but I actually clock in at about 200 pounds, so I'm a little bit heavy at my height.
Arkham, I would switch seats with you if you like,
That would be excellent. Thank you so
so
much.
I don't have to hear you complain again.
Hey, you know what? I just want to see everything. That's all.
Is that better?
Yep. That's a wall right there. So we
I can
gotta
move
go
you.
over. Yeah. Whoa. What the hell happened there?
I'll stand here.
You want to move you?
Yeah. It is.
I think the interview's gone quite well so far. We're still in a room.
No, so far so good.
All right.
I'll
No.
stand here.
I'll move you into if you want to be in the
Oh,
front.
come on.
There you go. Sorry about the walls, guys.
No, that's
so,
okay.
The after going and this guy comes in, Krusk. I keep grabbing the wrong. So I've got a stream thing and an actual DM on the right here. So Krusk comes in. So I guess we're going to have to. Oblek did sign the waiver.
It will catch
So-
up with us. Don't worry. It's
Yeah, it'll
here
be
somewhere.
here. Anytime.
So what you're saying is you're going to be responsible for Oblek's actions, correct?
Well, of course. I don't know if you've ever done any of the adventuring works, but people die often. So we're all responsible for each other.
Yes, Gust accepts full responsibility for Oobleck.
Consider it a bet.
I'm glad someone's responsible for my actions.
I'm glad that person
Okay.
isn't me.
So-
Certainly isn't you.
So it is customary but not required
Glimpse.
if I was to cast Zone of Truth so you can take your oaths. Do you have any objections?
Do your worst part of bread.
Did
Okay.
you call it a
So
piece of bread?
so just to remind
Famous
you guys
crush.
how Zone of Truth Red is spinning in circles.
Oh,
I'm-
goodness.
Very, very flustered. I've never met this group of people before. I'm just here to get my commission as a cleric, I can. Anyways, I'll shut my mouth now.
Oh, are you
Hold
considering?
on. Wait a moment. The guy that's supposed to save our lives with verbal components has to have a stutter.
Oh, you know, sir. I'm very good at what I do. I think. I practice the spells a whole lot. I'm just not
Gus?
very good at public speaking.
Well, you know, Gus, if that's the case, perhaps those healing spells will be cast several times at once. Try to look at the
Cacophony
silver
of
lining.
healing goods. I like a cacophony of healing goods.
It's quite a very positive way to look at things.
I always
Excuse
try
me.
to look at the bright side of life.
Yeah. As I'm berating you, you see a twinkle in
Seem
my
apparent.
eye. I mean, like, obviously I'm ribbing, not in a negative aspect.
Oh
All
yes,
right.
but
well,
Rhett does
I
not
sh-
take that.
So he starts casting a spell, and you guys feel the zone of truth. Is anyone going to roll against it, or are you all accepting?
No good piece, worst parts of bread. What would you like us to say?
I'll accept it because I know that I have to do it in order to get paid.
True.
And I like my magics.
I
And
want no
Max-
blemishes upon my record.
And
Max-
just
Well, I love
remember,
magic. It's
a-
fun.
a zone of truth compels you to tell the truth, but you don't have to tell all the truth. I'm just reminding how that works because I think someone here is going to have zone of truth very quickly, or might already.
Who might that be?
I don't know. So
I do
Crust
declare.
says, "Okay, if you're done, do you swear to uphold the vow of the Temple of Kutho and follow the doctrines and not use magic for anything nefarious or evil?"
Rhett stands to his full 5'8" height. Yes, I do. And raises his hand in the air.
I need to hear a verbal from everyone, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Those flowery words you sounded fantastic. I like all of them.
Taking a cue from Rhett Maximilian. Oh my god, I can't even say my own character's name. Max
Ma-
also stands to her full height of 6'11", and even kind of stands up on tippy toes a little bit to try to get that inch to 7 feet, and says, "I swear on my guns."
Okay, I'll accept that. Do you? I'll just have you sign it. He hands you a ream of paper. The fine print. There's a one cover sheet which basically says that you agree to adhere to the principles of the Temple of Kutho, that you have a temporary license for magic and be able to purchase magic items at licensed shops. And if you are successful in your reward, the reward is both 10,000 gold per person, and you will be granted an airship of your choice. And there's like 15 pages of fine print. Would anyone like to read any of that?
No, I'm an Apple user, so I'll just say yes to agreement.
Yes,
We don't read fine print here.
I agree to I agree to whatever that said.
Rhett reads the entire contract.
So there are a couple interesting things, which even though you have been told, and I see you're obviously wise enough to read and to understand what the gist of it is, that you are responsible for your own actions. You are able to investigate wherever you want to within the bounds of the Kingdom of Analoria. However, you are to get permission from Krusk, who is now your contact and supervisor, before you investigate anyone in the temple. And that is, so the fine print says even though they told you can investigate anywhere, and the job board said you can investigate wherever the goes, but they tell you can't investigate the temple.
The familiar has shown up.
The IRL familiar.
Oh, I didn't see the familiar. So after reading all that, he steps away. Says, "Fine, if you want to read the whole thing, I'll be." And he goes over to start talking to this other group while you're looking at the fine print.
Well, for the other esteemed members of this group, I will say it appears we do need an escort and permission to investigate inside the temple, but everywhere else we still have free reign. That's what it says here in this contract.
Doesn't that make the temple suspicious right out of the gate?
Very.
One would suspect.
Very.
I guess I'll switch to suspicious music. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, there it is.
Suspicious minds.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Be
suspicious.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Oh,
Minds.
Suspicious.
Krusk
All right.
is suspicious. Krusk is suspicious.
All right.
Krusk is sus, is what I'm saying.
Baguette, could you please come back here, please?
Baguette.
Oh, yes, it's crusty bread. Yes.
I don't believe.
Did you just,
Mr. Krutz,
sir? I'll be
He's
right
always-
with you. So he's talking to this one person over here, asking him, "Where are your other 5?" This is unbelievable. People don't show up for their interviews. Goddamn people, stupid. They're wasting my time. Stupid idiots.
Oh,
well, dear.
God damn it.
I would like to
Strap it, stupid. What? Yes. What did you want?
try to convince Krusk that Ooh is here, just invisible.
Oh. Can.
You're still under zone of truth.
No, but if he's
Just to
clever,
remind
then
you.
so will he be.
Right.
Zone of Truth is not exclusive by the
Mhm.
caster.
That's true.
Yeah, so as long as that's what I was trying to bring him over.
So, invisible.
Well, I mean, she's a goo, or it's a goo, so sometimes they can be hard to see.
Fine. She
What
already.
she means is
she-
is
excuse
not,
me,
not
did you
like
say
magically
it?
invisible. Yes, it. Not
Oh.
magically invisible, but it tends to like weave
Okay, I
itself
need
into
to
the
scratch
cracks
this
of
out
the
and
floors and the
initial.
walls.
Because I wrote she and it's supposed to be it.
No, it's
like this
it.
is. God, it's freaking paperwork. All right, just.
It's a
minute.
goo.
I understand. I made a mistake.
Aha, Zone of Truth.
An astute observation.
yes.
Yeah, we're going.
All
please.
right. All right. All right. All right.
We're winning already.
Well, we all right, so hang on, I'll go get your licenses.
Do we get badges?
We don't need no stinking badges.
Oh, yes. A badge would be lovely. Love to portray a flourish upon my person.
Cross,
Yeah,
have they
yeah,
all
that I'm a person of
signed?
status.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fine. All right, here, step forward. And this guy Valoni hands you each an emblem that looks a lot like a diamond with a circular center, and it is in fact a badge. The licenses that you now notice that these are the same badges, that they are wearing gold badges. Yours are silver with a silver center. There's gold badges, and there does appear to be some platinum ones as well. And with your experience and brief experience in the world, you can tell the difference between the different colors. And there's this Baloney actually has a gold badge, so there appears to be some kind of a hierarchy to these symbols.
Thank you very much, Super Salt.
All right. Well, good luck to you. We expect weekly reports here. Who's responsible? Well, it's quite a stretch. Who's going to be responsible for this part of the sending stone?
Max immediately points to RKM.
RKM. Okay, sir. Here you go. Here is a part of a sending stone. We expect weekly reports, if not more. If we do not hear back from you on a weekly basis, your licenses will be revoked.
I'm so sorry. I'll be reporting directly to you. I never caught your first name.
I didn't give it.
Is it
I am
Uh-oh.
Cleric Valoni.
Is it phony? Are you phony, Baloney?
I figured it would be Oscar.
Okay, and why don't you give me that stone? I'll take care of this.
My Valoni has a first name,
Yes, yes.
but I am
freaking
not going
God.
to give it to you.
Dude, just get used to this. You got this for a year, bro.
I'm excited. Oh, wait till you see some of the city names. Never mind.
Yeah,
There you
right,
go.
right. Sorry, Michael. What was the cleric name again?
This is
Maloney?
the first cleric was Cleric Krusk. Those are last names.
Yep.
And the second cleric is Valoni.
Baloney. Okay, thank you.
And
Oh.
Valoni has a gold badge, whereas Krusk has a silver badge, very similar to the one that he just gave you.
Okay. That's cool.
All right.
Are you meaning to telling us that the silver badge equals the other guy that gave us the interviews level?
Okay. I guess I can explain some things. Do you have any questions about the Temple of Kutho or your particular quest? Is there anything I can be of service?
Well, specifically.
I apologize for Krusk's abruptness, but now that you are licensed, what would you like to know?
So, are me and Quest and the rest of our group on the same level, and we take orders from you because you got the pretty gold one?
Technically, you should take orders from anyone who is a cleric of the temple. However, Krusk has recently been promoted from investigator, and he does not have his new badge yet.
So eventually he's going to be one of the shiny people like you.
Yes, he brought several thieves in for stealing magical items, and one blacksmith who was smuggling items. And it was a wonderful execution. It was very quick, merciful.
So you're saying if
And-
we execute people, we can move up in the ranks and get better badges?
That is not correct. You,
you
must
said
stay within
It was
the law.
execution is what got him promoted.
Execution
Yes.
is only for those people that have violated the law, and I assume you are not going to do so.
Oh, he'll be fine.
I hate going through even this 15-minute initiation just to have you do something stupid and have me have to kill you.
That's awfully
Oh.
rude.
Wow.
Stupid is what we do best.
It is kind
Clutching
of our
at my
wheelhouse.
pearls.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And also, we got a newfangled person to get us back up when we're dead. So, I mean,
Hello there.
Can you do that?
Me?
Can you raise the dead?
Well, something akin to it of sorts. I can stop you from dying if
You're a
you do
necromancer.
happen to be dying. No, by no means, sir. White magic only. Oh, that sounded terrible.
But in my research, I've discovered that raising someone from the dead is necromancy.
Yes, there's a very distinct difference between it. There's raising someone who's been dead and sparing someone from death as they are dying. The latter is what I practice. And of course, preventing such events.
So once we're dead, you can't help us.
Well, if not while the cleric's here. Shh.
I mean, I've
Okay.
never.
you know what? I'm
Okay,
glad,
I like this guy.
I'm
Fair.
glad we have him.
That's fair.
But you know what? You're now one of us, and I'll.
Where are you sitting? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Because I'm at the end.
Yeah, he's on the other side of me.
Red Lucosi, pleasure.
I lift you up like straight.
How tall are you?
5'7".
Oh yeah, I still lift you up quite large. I just be like, "You're gonna be a friend of mine as long as I don't die." Put you back down, and then after you're down, you think it's all over. It's a big bear hug as you start to turn, and that's it.
Oh, that cracked a few of my vertebrae in place. Thank you. Cast healing
He's
on
a-
myself.
Yeah, right. He's a hugger. You'll get used to it.
Oh, well,
He's not very good at it.
No.
I've not been hugged many times in my life, so that was an
I-
experience to be sure.
I have definitely hugged some ugly things to death before.
Oh my.
I hope you're not easily offended.
Oh no. Well, no, of course not.
So, are there no questions you have of us? Because we have things to do.
Yeah, I suppose the first thing that we should know is what exactly is it that we're investigating?
Okay, so he pulls out a list and he says, basically, in the last fortnight alone, there have been 37 murders, and they seem to be quite gruesome, and the temple must have these murders stop. There has literally been no eyewitnesses. We have gone throughout the city, and they seem to be spread all throughout the city. And now we found 2 dead along the road between here in the fort and here, right within our island. We've had 37 murders. I don't have any reports yet of what has come back from the other villages and towns and cities throughout, but we have sent word to try to find out what the actual count is. It does seem like it is concentrated among the races that are newer to our land.
Oh,
So
put my
we have competition. They're already ahead of us in executions. We really need to catch up quickly.
I don't believe that's
Okay, so let me, sir. I think there's some confusion about the executions as a path forward. We're trying to solve the murders, not murder our way to a solution. Is that clear?
Is that not what an execution is, though?
So,
Thank you, RKM.
why do I always get them? Why?
That's the DM.
Right.
No, that's baloney. I love it, but baloney's super irritated.
Of course.
Okay, let me rephrase. If someone does violate the law, you guys have licenses to use magic items and magic. You are permitted to do so while you are under the employ of the temple. We will give you a little bit of gold to start, but you are going to have to forge along your way. Some of you may already have means to do so. We'll give you 200 gold each to get you started with items you may need to get your investigation started. The rest is up to you. We do not finance people until they prove themselves.
200 gold. That seems pretty good to me to start off with.
Is there well, I guess bringing in the perpetrator of these horrific crimes would be the start of a beneficial relationship between you and us. But I'm just wondering if there is something perhaps a little bit smaller that we could prove our mettle on before we take on the larger
People,
goal.
We don't have to prove metal. We have RKM.
yes.
Prove our metal. I'm 80% metal.
And people are killing people that look like you.
Hmm.
So if we do bring these perpetrators in, do they have to be intact? Alive? Yes, I understand. You're complaining because I don't want to kill them. But do they have to be intact?
Do they need all their fingers?
Well,
Limbs.
it would be best if we were able to interrogate them ourselves, But as long as you have proof that you can provide of who was involved in this, then I guess alive or dead. However, we would much prefer alive. We would be much more generous if someone was brought in alive.
So what he's saying is alive does not mean intact, as long as they can still speak and be interrogated.
But intact is more money.
You know what, guys? I already have myself a plan. We're gonna put Tick into a tutu and use her as bait.
Oh
Gonna
dear.
do what?
Well,
That sounds-
they're helping the hippo people, aren't they?
Well,
I mean, I don't.
Mims
I don't
and
know.
myself.
I think this is something that you should speak amongst yourselves on this.
Yes.
Well,
Thank,
yeah.
thank you,
Little-
Filoni.
Little TMI.
Thank you, Sir Claire.
So,
Do we get an office?
no, you don't get an office.
Do you have an office?
Yes, I have an office.
So if we interrogate enough people to get to
Do you
your
recall
rank,
that
then
I
we
just
will get
gave
an
you
office.
a sending stone to communicate with me? It was
Yes.
only a few minutes ago.
Yes,
know
but an office
Oh,
would be a
yeah.
place where we could congregate together and formulate these plans without you having to be here.
I recommend one of the
I
fine
think the gentleman is saying that we need to
establishments.
talk to him over the sending stone now instead of talking to his face. So
Well,
please,
hello.
let's talk to the stone.
RKM?
Hello.
God, this has gotten so on the rails so far. All right, guys. Let's.
This is
stop
going to be
getting
4
excited.
years
Get
instead
out
of
of the
2.
room.
I would like to call Maloney on the sending stone.
Yes, you would.
Right now, go
Yes.
for it.
Hello, Mr. Maloney.
His name is Crust.
I just gave this to you. We can talk to each other in person.
I know, but this will clear me for a week, right? I don't have to talk to you again until then.
He just
That's
calling
why
to
we
report
gave
that
it to
there's nothing to
RKM.
report.
He's
Uh,
smart.
I
You have a point.
okay. Please leave. And I
In due
recommend
course,
one of our
yes.
fine taverns as your base of operations. The
Do we get a stipend for that, sir?
We got
I
two
just
more.
gave you 200 gold. That is
Yes, for
quite
supplies,
a
but
bit.
not for a tavern. That is not how that's itemized in a text form.
Well,
is
then I suggest you find something to make you money.
Oh, dang.
it? Okay, well, fine. No need to be huffy about it.
Right.
Yes.
I am
Brett,
merely
I've heard
speaking
that being
inside
a
the zone of
mercenary
truth.
is quite lucrative.
He's still inside the zone of truth, by the way.
Yes. That's great. Yeah, I know. That's. Thank you for keeping that.
Tell me, boxes of briefs.
Got it.
Boxer briefs. Ah!
Oh,
Please leave.
well,
Crust,
all right,
drop
let's
it.
go.
Damn.
Max hands
Crust
Gus.
drops the zone.
She was betting that he was commando.
Yep. Told you so. he looked too forward together with his legs not far enough apart to be wearing
Okay.
Yep.
You don't have to go home, but you all got to leave here.
I'm leaving with the chair I was sitting on.
All right,
Okay.
guys, let's go to the tavern. What do we do at a tavern?
Oh, well, I already got my seat.
Okay. You already got your seat here?
Well, no, I'm taking the chair I was with.
All right. I'm going back to Analoria for a second. While
Michael, I think we need to check the Twitch stream for.
Yeah, it's not live on Twitch. I just checked Facebook. It is live.
It's not on
Twitch
Twitch.
seems to be the odd man
No.
out.
Oh, well, that is unfortunate. I will check that on the break.
By the way, all but our cleric friends know that Gus isn't stupid. He just acts it. Because our only person that doesn't know the party is the cleric, right? Am I correct on this?
Yeah,
Copy.
yeah. I'm new to the group.
Yeah.
And I am indeed dumb. But
Oh. Well, then you'd
And-
have a kindred spirit that actually is just pretending to be.
very slightly charismatic. Yeah.
So you're at least wise.
I mean, I'm.
Or you
It's
wouldn't be a
true.
cleric.
Okay, we're
It's
on
true.
we're on YouTube. It says we're streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
not. It's not
I'm
showing
looking
up
at
as
Twitch
live.
right now. Yeah, no.
Okie dokie. Must be the wrong Twitch stream. Let me edit the settings on that and see if it picks it up. Please talk amongst yourselves.
Of course. Hey,
Yeah.
Let's meet the new guy. Why
Oh,
don't?
hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Well,
Red
nice,
Coast.
nice to meet you. My name happens to be Gust Oddglow, if you really want to get personal like. I like what you had to say in that meeting, but who the fuck are you?
Well, my name's Rhett Lucosi. Much like the Lucosi fish products that you'll see in any average market.
With a beat Brett or?
Rhett with a RH.
He's from
Yes.
the types of places that are pronounced the H.
It's like a instead of just a or
It's like he's breathing down the back of your neck when he talks to you.
Hey, whoa.
I mean,
He was very nice in the meetings, and he said some good stuffs about some definitely personal things. In fact, I think I saw him read all those words on that piece of paper.
I did. My father always told me to read the entire contract when everyone signs one's name to something.
All right. So, damn, if you got that southern accent, I'm just going to copy this entire game. Well, so your family's very important peoples then.
They're quite established, but you know, I'm out here trying to prove my worth as a fish man in this world. You know, my father, his grandfather started Lucosi, fishing and sea products. We own the oyster plantations off the East Coast. Come from sunken city of Atlanta.
Max walks over, leans in real close, takes a big inhale and a big exhale, and it like blows your hair back. And she's like, "You need to eat more fish."
Oh,
So-
well,
While everyone's talking, I think Rockham's going to give Mr. Baloney another call on the sending stone.
Yes, you will.
It is only once a day.
Oh, okay. So he's sending me to voicemail. Is that
You're in
what
call waiting.
Yeah.
it's like the dial
Does
tone.
Rackham know that it's only once a day?
Although
Gives, like, a
every
little,
day, change the minute. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, what
Oh.
knows about our prey? They don't like the outworld folk.
Apparently not.
All right, so Tick, they probably will want to come and kill you pretty quickly.
Why do
It's
you?
a-
I mean, I mean, I don't understand because what are the who are the not who are the but what races were the victims so far? We have a Herringon.
I was under the impressions all the peoples that weren't here before us.
There's a Minotaur.
Bunny, a cow.
Oh, so it's not just the Outlanders.
And a Triton.
Oh, sorry.
And a
I
triton.
misunderstood. I misunderstood some of that. Sorry.
Squiddly diddly.
So
The fish people.
perhaps not
Yes,
original races to this planet,
indeed.
but maybe not necessarily, newcomers either. So we should look into that because the Minotaur was missing horns, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. And the Herringon was like,
Skinned.
skinned. Yeah. I mean, it takes a particular kind of person to be able to do something.
Most people just want their feet,
Yeah. Or their tail.
not the skins.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Hair 1 minute, hair and gone the next.
No.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I believe that's a racially insensitive joke.
Oh my goodness.
So this
That
conversation is while you guys are walking out to a familiar place where you have each gone before, the Griffin's Roost. It is one of the highest places up near the temple, and you have seen occasionally airships come and go from the docks outside of the inn. So
Do we-
as you guys are walking, it's about a 10-minute walk.
all right. So, I know that we all likes this particular establishment. And one of the reasons that we likes it is because everyone's accepted. But perhaps we go to a place that magic folks and other folks are not accepted. Find us some intel.
I thought we came here because the chairs were the strongest.
I'm as you say that, I'm carrying my own chair from out of that office.
Right.
Which was a bench.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You're not carrying the bench.
Well,
The granite
I'm
bench
taking-
that is part of the temple.
Just
I
ripped it out of the
think
ground.
so.
He's strong, right? What's your modifier?
Just
Yeah.
carrying a slab of concrete behind him.
Oh, right. Yeah.
just digging a divot in the middle of the road.
yeah. All right. You know what? Everyone sit down. This is the bench of conversation.
Okay, let's have campaign 2 next week.
Yeah. yeah. No, I'm not carrying a bench. I'll let this one go. I'll let this one go.
All right. Well, let me get you guys
Oh.
set up.
But you know what I means? Like, the reason that we like this bar is because we're all generally accepted. But there are other bars in other parts of towns
This
where
is
people
one
don't like
where,
other.
so there are several taverns and inns, but the one that there's 2 that you probably are more likely to find a variety of people and possibly some people that are more open to magic and strangers would be the Griffin. The Blackwater is right down by the I need to adjust the map. There is actually a very small river, which I realize is not on the map, that runs directly through the center of Al-Razil City. So
I think that what my intention there was is to find the least acceptance bar. Like, what is the Hell's Angels bar? Like, people that hate there's in a town, there'll always be a spectrum.
and that's what you're looking for, something like that.
Well, sure, because that's what's all the people that killed seem to lean magic.
Right. So we want the extremist bar. you know.
Yeah, we want the hard right wing bar.
Yeah.
Not to put a point on that nose, but
The nose
I mean,
has
you're
been
not wrong.
pointed, sir.
Yep.
Oh,
God.
pull a different one up then.
I think we could totally go to the Blackwater. That sounded neat.
well, they all sound cool. I'm just saying, if we want to get intel against who's against magic people,
Oh my goodness,
mean-
it's almost been an hour already.
And
Time
Rockham
flies
is
when you're
just
having
here
fun.
Rockham is just here to enjoy the show. Like, he doesn't really have an opinion on where we should go. He just kind of follow it.
Please stand by while I pull up.
I know. You know what I
proper
mean?
compendium.
So here's an argument. All right. So you're a large hippo person, Tick, right?
And you are a large windy person.
Yep, that's completely and utterly correct.
Uh-huh.
And we can't hide the way that we looks.
This
Hey,
is
Gust,
very
why
true.
are you calling her Tick?
Majestic.
Okay,
My last name, the Majestic.
gotcha.
Mhm.
So you are Maximiliana the Majestic? Is your
Yes.
last name?
So your parents
She
were
doesn't do like
I-
simple
Her
names.
parents were magicians, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I mean, so I just shortened it to Tick.
I like that. I mean, I do concur.
So what I was thinking to the groups is that because, you know, I'm a big windy person and Tick over here is a big hippo person, we just see who tries to beat the fuck out of us.
Oh, well, you see, I have a bit of a problem with that because I will win.
Well, no, we let them do it.
No.
Oh, you're pretty strong, Tick.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to let somebody beat me.
We're trying to get information.
Yeah, but
But
I'm not.
Gus, you're the one who likes being hit.
Well, then I'll go in and get hit. I'll throw up some rage and it will only help half as bad. Let's see who beats me up the first.
But you don't have magic.
Well, no, I mean, like, I'm literally an Air Genasi. My background is I can't hide magic.
Hey guys. I think
Also,
you're
we're now
forgetting,
licensed.
I also punch things.
Seeing as I know it's unconventional, but seeing as I am one of the races of people that there was a Triton that was targeted, we could take off my robes and I could dress a little slummy, and we could just put me right out in front. And if you want to back me up, Bacon, we could execute this plan.
Did you just offer to dress up as a gentleman of the evening?
Oh,
He said he's going to
sir.
take off his clothes, and
well.
we get to back up.
He's a gentleman of the twilight.
Try that. I just mean I'm wearing these fancy robes, and if I look, too fancy, they might not want to mess with me.
Well, it's okay. Trust me, chick gets a little excited sometimes.
I could very
I'm
well.
just gonna copy and copy and
If
copy.
if that's what's needed for the plan, of course.
Wells, I mean, that's
I
what I
do have a disguise kit. I have some clothes that perhaps would work because I'm only about an inch taller than you, so we're about the same size.
Rod, what is your race? I'm sorry.
I am Shadarkai,
Jadakai. All right, cool. That'd be in the world. That'd be in the world.
dark elf.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Very dark.
All right, we have a good idea.
How do you not cut yourself on all that edge there? You sound
I
like-
do.
Fucking shots
What do you
fired.
mean? I've cut myself as a teenager all the time.
oh my gosh.
Wow. Recounter hard.
Want to go edgy? Here we go.
He shoots. He scores. You faded away Kobe on that one, Raj.
My God. Oh my God.
Shut him up,
Well,
I'll
what
knock
I'm-
him down.
What I'm trying to say is,
Yeah. Yeah, have fun time getting back on those rails.
yeah.
All right. So, so what we have is we have a little ones willing to dress down and become our baits. All right. I think that could work very well. Also, people would pick on you probably quicker than they'll pick on me. So I could go in as another, just to back you up. Or actually, who's our fighter? We have a fighter in the group.
Do we?
I think
Yeah.
that's you.
Yeah.
No, I'm a barbarian. Am I the only front
Yeah.
No, I'm the tank guys. The little 3'8" guy.
But you're like a literal tank.
I am made of metal. Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, then I can go in with them.
We're gonna get you some wheels, Rockham.
Oh
Yeah,
my
right.
God. Yes.
Worst case scenario, I just drop a fog of cloud and I run the hell out of there.
Right. Right.
Remind me not to share a room with that guy.
That's fair.
Hey, Gust.
Yeah.
Here's another thought. What if, what if we let him go in, and then you come in to start picking on him, and see if
Oh,
anyone else joins in?
Actually, Raj, out of game. That's pretty awesome.
That's a
Why
smart
he-
move.
Not a bad
I
idea.
am an evil genius.
That is not a
It's
bad
also why we call
idea.
you the Great Wise Old One.
Yeah.
I am the ancient one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hi, Ancient One. I'm Rockham.
Yeah. We also call you the original geezer, but yes.
Hey,
The
I earned
OG.
that.
Yes. But yet, you know what? That's a really cool idea.
It is.
So we're gonna go to the most extreme bar, have him going first, me screw with him. But it should be me because
Actually-
I'm also a magic person. Maybe it should be somebody else.
I'm looking at
But
my
you're
notes. I think
big.
the most if you're asking for the most prone to a fight,
Well, prone
Yeah.
to anti-magic.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole land.
well,
but
it's
there's
no,
a
but
lot.
you're right. So I take it back. The Griffin is probably the most the most adherence to the temple. Like they don't really believe in magic. But you are wearing badges. I'd like to remind you that.
We'll hide them.
My badge is on the inside of my lapel.
Yeah, right. We'll hide this for this. This is no one knows it. We just started working there. No one would know.
I am a rogue.
I believe one would call this a sting operation.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with being an autognome is that they don't make pockets.
We'll get you
I
a
can't hide the
Give you a
bag.
magnet.
yeah. We'll get. Oh, you beat me. And that's I had it. And you
Don't you have like a little compartment that you can open up and stick it inside or something?
Sir,
Like-
that is rude.
Like it's like the old fashioned ashtrays. It just sort of folds out. You slide it in, close it back up.
Yeah, but they haven't built those in my model for like 15 years.
Oh, okay. I'm sure yours would be absolutely spotless and never have any ashes in it, but I figured they were still there. I'm not up on all of the latest
Are
builds,
you
unfortunately.
literally referencing plain ashtrays right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Like the
never-
ones that used to be in the
Yep.
back of a seat in a
yep.
car?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have it. All right, DM. I think we do have a plan. We'll go to your craziest bar against magic, and then
I
we're
think
gonna
it would be
roll
the
these.
I think it would be the Griffin, but you'll probably have to visit a couple over the next couple days to really gather rumors.
You're gonna, like-
your perception. Actually, passive perception is 15 for
whoever our
Yeah.
highest is.
it's for Rhett. You have
Would
a
be
passive
me.
of 15, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to move you guys to the inn, and I guess you found you walk in.
How many days? Because if I've been bullying him for a couple days, like even if it was fake,
Transition.
yeah, right,
Did you like that?
yeah, right. It's actually
That was incredible.
Can you add the Batman music to that?
Right? Is that playing right now?
Yeah.
I think I can get away with a few seconds of it without a royalty problem. Oh, actually, it might
Yeah.
even be out of copyright. I'll find
It
out.
might be, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
just
you
what
get
if you
to-
and Max took turns being the bully? You're the two biggest in the group.
Well, the idea is that like I would become endeared to this person because I would really hate this. Like I really wouldn't want to bully him. Like so, like if I was continuously bullying him, a friendship would blossom. Because you know what I mean. Like so, it just depends that way. Because I would, after it would be done, I'd be like checking, like, is everything okay? I'm really sorry. Actually, tell me about your family and blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like once we get back to whatever tavern we're staying in a room or something. Or
So if this
inn, not
happens-
tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, if this happens
So-
once, I wouldn't care. If this happens like over a series of days,
Right.
Yeah. So to set up the sting, Rhett should be walking in the front alone, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to move to the front.
Ridley's going to be at the bar.
Yeah, position yourself. I just moved randomly where.
I didn't really have a part of this plan, so I'm just gonna kind of stand over here, I guess.
And,
How come you could come over to the bar and have drinks with me?
well, no, we'll need you to.
I don't think I have a place to put that, but I'll sit on a stool. But this is cool. I like.
Try not to break it.
sir, please don't step on the counter. You guys are okay. Can I help you?
I would like an ale, please.
Do you sell synthetic lubricants?
What?
Do you have-
well,
Do you have
we
like
have,
a
we-
jar
we-
of fat or something? Some type of oil for my
we
metallic
do
friend
we
here.
do have oil. We have serviced autonomes before. Mal, pull out the 10 weight.
Goodness.
Okay, so you want ale?
Yes,
would you like,
please.
sir? Sir,
Oh, Excuse me, ma'am.
Frost air person? Yes, sir.
Could you spare a drink for a magical person?
Did
I
Yeah, it's very fun.
For
excuse
yourself?
did you just cut in front of Mace?
oh
Oh.
Well, I mean, you know, I just happen to be here next to the wench. Is there a problem?
Well, I mean,
Okay,
apparently with your ears, because the barkeep obviously, and for good reasons, asked me first.
Merrick. And to the south, this guy gets up, and he is wearing a gold badge. understand there's a problem here. Are we having some magic, that needs to be licensed, and I am the local magistrate.
Oh, do you have a problem with foreign peoples, sir?
I do not have a problem with foreign people, sir. I have a problem with people using magic out of line, sir.
And speaking about lines, he got right in front of mine.
Oh, did you want to do something about it then?
Oh shit! I was the one
I
that was
would
about to hit you.
Step
so,
over
like,
next to this guy and just kind of elbow him and flash my badge under the lapel. Just a little flash.
Okay. Are we all? And he shows he's wearing his gold one on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "You're supposed to wear those, and you're supposed to wear those on the outside so people know. What are you guys? What are you doing? Not showing
doing
us?"
a sting.
Can I join you at your table?
We're
so we can
undercover,
speak?
he says loudly.
Oh, God. Oh, it's blown out of spell fairy fire.
He sits down by you.
Matt, if it wasn't so pissed off at you right now.
So
Yes, we
Rhett,
are-
Rhett is glowing with fairy
Fairy
fire, unless someone stops concentrating on it.
I'm trying to.
So
Give
we
me a second.
are trying to do a sting operation. There are several of us in this bar, so we have this covered. He is licensed.
I'm gonna pick up our little friend and cast Path of the Storm Herald, so he will get 2 temporary hit points because he'll be within my vicinity.
Do you
And I'm
want
gonna
me to stop the fairy fire?
Yeah, please. I
it gives me
can't do it
advantage
for the
regardless.
template thing.
You got it.
Thank you.
So as I pick him up, I'm gonna judge 2 hit points.
Who are you picking up?
Our little lamb over there.
Brett?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him directly in the face for my intention to be 2 hit points, which you should get right back because it's Path of the Storm Herald.
Wait,
Put
you
my
just
hand-
punched who?
Well, because we're
He
trying to
just
get, like,
punched Rhett.
yeah, we're trying to create a scenario that people think that we are anti-magic.
I put my hand on Merrick's shoulder. Take it easy, friend.
I don't understand what you guys are doing.
Well, currently,
They
I'm-
don't really understand it either, but we're hoping it works.
Okay.
Oh, my face. Oh, my beautiful face.
Oh,
My beautiful Triton fish face.
Oh, do you think
Oh.
that you can cut in lines anymore?
You know what? Clearly, this establishment
Did
is
you
full
just
of.
say my beautiful Triton fish face?
Yes.
That's the quote of the day so far.
I expect that to be the first T-shirt.
My beautiful Triton fish face.
I feel like it's an episode title.
Yeah.
A green blood coming out of his nose. Oh God! Oh, clearly this establishment has a bunch of anti-immigrants, immigrant sympathizers in it, and hates those magic peoples. I'm leaving.
And so
Unfortunately,
Merrick
they-
leans into Gust and says, "Look, I don't."
Slams the door.
Okay. Acting.
And
He walks out the door and goes,
And
And
scene.
And scene.
Yes.
Oh, I hope I did all right. Oh dear. I hope that went
My
okay.
only hit for 2 didn't hurt you at all. Like you
Oh
had
my
to-
goodness.
Totally fine. Yeah.
You're totally fine. Like there was actually no damage done.
So, Mr. Merrick of the Gold Badge, we're new. And if you couldn't tell, we're on the case to figure out who's been committing the murders. So we've come up with the sting operation.
Well, okay. How can I help?
Don't arrest anyone of our group.
Well,
The little guy who
mean-
just left, he does not have his badge on him.
Oh. Should
But
I
he does
In
have
my
one.
pocket.
Oh, okay.
should I pretend to rush out after him?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably. That would look good. A gold badge going after him. That would show that he's illegal magic user even more. We're trying to get somebody to try to kill him.
What happened between you guys? What did he cast magic?
Oh,
He
you know what?
did.
It was.
I did not see a badge. I will return. and he winks at you very widely.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah,
just like one of those.
Yeah, very. He's like,
Yeah. That's
Wink.
I'm winking at
Yes,
you.
yeah, say wink as you do it.
Right.
Wink, wink.
he rushes out and outside. Is he still there?
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
Okay, he walks out.
Peeking in the window.
Hey, stop there.
Oh no, officer, don't come closer to talk to me about things.
Come
Yeah.
with me if you want to live.
Incredible.
That teaches them magic users. If anyone here would like to buy me a drink, I shall be sitting here for exactly 38 and 72 seconds.
Yeah, so like I'm just whispering with the guy, like, oh yeah, let's peek at this window. Yeah.
Yeah, he's now part of our group.
I look over at Gus and I'm like 38 and 72 seconds. You're going to be here for like 2 minutes?
Oh, I said what I
So,
said.
so Gretchen's just standing there taking all this, and she goes, "Well, we have some interesting people here. So you want ale and young lady of the GIF. What would you like?
I'll take your sweetest wine, please.
Great. I have a Malbec. It's really, really sweet.
In a pint mug.
Sir,
Top region.
Yeah.
sir. What's his? Are you Gust?
Oh, you're quite well informed. Yes, I is.
And what would you like, sir?
I mean,
A bitter ale.
well, who are you, hippo person who knows many things?
No, it was just a guess.
The lady is quite right, and I shall have a bitter ale.
And some
The
oil
most
for
bitter
our
you have.
and some oil for our friend. I will be
Yeah,
right back.
Crisco would be great.
Did you just say Crisco?
He also said we are undercover. Which
Thanks, Alpha.
It's a very high level brand of oil,
Oh man, that's
especially if you have it chilled. Then he could just eat it with a spoon.
So she goes
Yeah.
over to the bartender and just starts placing orders.
It's like pudding.
all right, DM. How well have we sold us being a bunch of jerk offs that hate?
The first part, I think we did really good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you definitely hit
You-
50% for
you
being
have-
jerk offs.
Definitely jerk offs.
You have the attention of a couple people. You have
Is there a shadowy figure in the corner?
there is a
Don't be
strange
super
looking
helpful.
creature to the
Probably the something.
here. I believe I can just do.
This one is 5. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Sorry.
So
It's Mini Aragorn.
Better
Oh,
have
I
a
always
hood.
wanted to go to a volcano.
Better have a hood.
Does.
volcano.
Zoom
to the
in.
south, you see a guy dressed in strange clothing. You see a dragonborn, a very small creature, and a couple humans sitting around.
I always forget how good Foundry's graphics are. This is beautiful, bro. Looks
Yeah,
really.
they're all like 4K maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. You can really see.
So you
some-
see, just there's a. It looks like another person from the temple is sitting along the wall. At least the same garb, a cleric. It's obviously a cleric. There are some other. There's a couple halflings, a dragonborn, some large strange creature, and a very flamboyantly dressed guy in the directly west of you, who is got a huge staff that he's kind of leaning against the wall, and
That's what she
he's
said.
definitely looking at you.
Which side? Huge staff. Are we talking about this dude?
Speak softly and carry a huge staff.
Right.
Are
we
so
talking-
yes,
I
you
don't
do
know.
see
Target, right?
some people
That
to
guy?
the.
Yeah, if you hit X and then point at
Oh,
him.
X does that. Cool.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I just targeted him. That
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, correct.
X quite literally marks the spot.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
And so the Dragonborn is here. and then there's some couple halflings, and then on the table next to you, it just looks like a couple nondescript humans. But there is a cleric sitting over to the west too.
I'm going to lean over to Ridley while looking over my shoulder at this guy. Are his feet naked?
Are his feet naked? Yes, they are, and they're furry.
So technically not naked.
Well,
Feet?
semi.
Semi. Okay. I mean, doesn't that strike you as odd?
Many things in this place strike me as odd.
Yes, but not wearing proper footwear.
He's also standing on a chair,
Well,
but can barely reach the table.
I mean, you know, when a bunch of gifts get together, I also have a problem reaching places. What are you trying to say? Always an
You
inch
can
short.
always reach the table.
Oh,
DM, has anybody specifically seems to be interested in having a conversation with this group of people that just trounced out a magic user?
Roll a perception. It's a
First
little-
roll of the game.
you better not 20, no pressure.
Is that for all of us or just us?
Whoever is looking, I guess. So, Gus, you're pretty into your new ale, and
It is quite good.
oh yes, Rhett, your drink is also excellent.
No, I'm outside.
Oh, you're outside.
He's looking in a window.
Ridley notices a couple things. Yeah, by the way, so is Merrick. You guys are both like peeking in the window to watch what's going on.
That's great.
You've got
Yeah,
some.
Rhett
He's
and
a
Merrick going
he's a
like-
pretty big guy. He probably is a guard / bouncer. If you had to guess what he did.
Hey, I did that for a living for a while.
So Ridley, you do know, unless anyone else is rolling, you do notice that that guy directly to your west that's dressed in the flamboyant gear and the cleric are both sitting across from each other, and you catch an aside glance. They're trying to look at you and not being noticed.
Okay.
But with your perception, you caught that. You're the only one that has, so it's up to you to.
And we're talking this and this.
No, to the
No.
west. But
To the west.
Yeah, the robes and the fancy guy.
The robes and the
window.
cleric.
Yeah.
Okay.
so I'll lean over to Max. Max, don't be conspicuous when you look, but the table over there by the window, they're trying to scope us. They're trying to be sneaky about it, but I see what they're doing.
So
What do you think?
Max will do the nonchalant, like stretch, yawn, lean back, but she leans back too far in the chair and falls on the floor. And then like makes a big commotion and stands up and just kind of like eyeballs both of them, puts her chair back and sits back down. And she goes, "Yeah, you're right."
You hear Gus, she fell down.
Yeah, she
You
You're
hippie.
almost 7 feet
I
tall.
would have
too.
offered to help you up, but
I
we
will.
all know that I am not strong enough for that. You
I
need
will, I
Gus.
will also go ha 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 about that. As
yeah,
well.
that is totally fair. And I appreciate even the thought or the consideration. It's
And I did not laugh.
While all this is happening, Rockham is just like dipping his hands in this bucket of grease they brought him, and he's just like rubbing it on his elbows.
Jesus, that's so weird. It also would make sense because how else would you consume as a that makes perfect sense.
Well, I'm just lubricating myself, guys.
Yeah, no,
It
it
doesn't
makes-
really have like a mouth
It
per
makes
se.
perfect sense. Like that is how you would consume your beverage.
I don't even know if I have a face. I just wear a helmet.
I don't even know if I have a face.
Wow, we're gonna have some strange conversations eventually around a fireplace.
we sure
I-
are.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna do some weird stuff with Malcolm's head.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not sure if I
yeah,
like
so
the
those
sound of
guys
that.
those guys are noticing you, but they're not
right.
doing anything yet. They're talking to each other.
I will separate from the group.
So is the one actually holding like a spell book, like the image looks like? I mean, I
Well-
understand that the images don't always exactly represent what's going on. I'm just curious if it is or not, because that would be kind of conspicuous.
It would be conspicuous, and it's not a spell book, but he is reading at the table.
Okay.
Well, you don't know what he's reading. You're not close enough to know, but it
Right. And
He
I'm
doesn't
not
appear
a
to-
magic user per se, so I wouldn't recognize it. If it was a spell book, I wouldn't be able to read it.
it's definitely too far away to tell. As you get closer, you realize like all of the as you get closer, especially Gust and
We all
Arcan,
just sort of do a crab walk
Well, no. I was
sideways over towards
I was trying to get away to separate myself from the group.
I'm gonna move the stream character over a little so I can see everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well,
That's
so
Go.
this as you sit down there, this lady goes, "Excuse me, why are you sitting right by me? Isn't there enough room on the other tables,
You're not talking.
sir?"
I'm sorry. This looks pretty comfortable over here. I'll move.
I love this. This is who you're gonna play. It's amazing.
So it's like I don't know. Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You want some of my grease? I've heard it's nice to offer people things.
You want some of my grease? Best and worst pickup line ever.
So Gretchen comes back to the table, and she's a little off put. She's like, "Where did your friends go?" Oh, I see. All right. Well, I guess do you want to keep this on one tab, or are we?
Yes, that's
all-
fine. You can just put it on one tab. Make it easy for yourself, Gretchen.
Okay.
And, the tab
My
goes-
friends are a bit fidgety.
Here's your drinks. Enjoy.
Thank you,
And
dear.
she wanders over with the other two and says, "Sir, we don't know what this a Crisco thing is, but we do have some wonderful natural olive oils. Would that help?"
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Oh, because we don't really have like machine oils in stock. We can get some for you.
It just needs to be slippy.
Okay, we have a lot of other things like we have blood. We've got all sorts of other things that.
What?
I
Hey,
don't know how
Rockham,
to use your
dude,
blood.
Rockham,
Be
ask for
open-minded.
bacon fat. It'll make you
Be
smell good.
open-minded. Come on, people
Have
drink
a
blood. Just
keg of
gotta
blood.
So you have olive oil, but it does
Racist.
smell a little like blueberry. So it's like a blueberry infused oil.
Well,
So-
doesn't
so you-
this sound bad? He dabs a little bit under his helmet.
And yeah, it's a
Does Rockham really have a sense of smell?
Kind of.
Sensory data.
Okay.
Sensory
Yeah.
data.
Yeah.
In the
sensory.
same way that the Mars rover Curiosity has a sense
Yeah,
of smell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just if you're curious, DM, all I have is like my
Mars, the god of war. What?
handle. Yeah.
That's a different pantheon.
Oh, see.
If anyone's looking at Gus,
We have to go to a different crystal sphere for that one.
What's Gus doing?
his hands over it. I have fire resistance, so I'm just trying to look like a
So
badass.
he drops off your drinks to you, and she just basically goes down to the end of the bar, and she's watching patrons. You see her, every once in a while she'll go out and she'll see someone's drink empty, and she, this halfling at the southern table seems to be putting them away pretty quick. So she's refreshed him a couple times. So you guys are kind of split now.
Yeah, we're all taking
We
different.
split the party without actually splitting the
Yeah,
party
but-
because we're all, except for one, still in here, and he's just peeking in the window,
Yep.
not being creepy at all.
What's going on in there? Oh, I
And
wish I could have a drink.
Oh,
And
he's
so-
literally in the bushes. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
He's
Not
looking through
being
the window,
creepy at
literally.
all.
So this guy in these very colorful robes, and as he turns, you realize that the cowl of the robes are basically sort of concealing tiefling horns.
Okay.
And
light 'em up?
he looks at you guys and says, "You know, if you want to come over and have a conversation, we could do that. You don't need to be all cagey about it."
What you reading?
Hi, we're undercover.
And and as you walk up, he closes the book and says, "Hi, my name is Morthos, and who would you be?"
I'm Rockham.
This is my friend Anton.
God, I'm gonna go help. All right. Where?
I see you already have drinks. What
Well,
brings you to the Griffin's Roost?
I don't know if Rockham understands that he's supposed to lie yet.
No, he 100% doesn't.
Blueberry olive oil, Rockham.
You
All
do
right.
smell quite fragrant. Are you an auto gnome?
I am. Thanks for noticing.
You very shiny armor. It's it's
is.
beautiful.
I
You-
just lubricated it.
Do you really not know to lie yet? Like, really?
Yeah, I have remarkably poor insight.
Oh, God. Okay. Have you guys seen one of these before? I say
Um,
to you, gentlemen.
That is such a fun flaw.
To the bat, seeing
Kudos,
what
Matt.
a badge?
No. It's pointing at the auto gnomes.
Well, and the Anton across the table, the cleric speaks up. Do you think we haven't traveled anywhere? Like, are you I kind of been like, well, I mean, it's just kind of rude to
Have you-
assume that we wouldn't have seen an auto gnome before.
No.
I mean,
but
Morthos just told you he's seen.
have you heard that they don't have any pain?
Hey,
Well, that's not necessarily true.
Are you
Um,
positive? Have you tried it out?
Well,
I don't. I'm not. I don't know if I like this plan.
so we're definitely not here to cause a
No,
ruckus.
I
We just
don't want to
noticed
cause
your
ruckus.
strange party, and a couple of you have badges, and so does my
Okay,
friend
okay.
across here.
I
What,
tried to hide mine, but I don't have.
How long have you been on your quest, on your investigation?
Oh, damn it! So we're caught.
It's like 20 minutes.
Roughly.
Covers blown.
So
Well, I mean,
we're caught by other agents.
look, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything, but it was a little bit.
forced.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit like.
I shouldn't have said that we were undercover. That's the problem, wasn't
That's
it?
where it all went wrong.
Yeah. So yes, if you're undercover, young, what's your name, sir?
Rockham.
Rockham.
Yeah.
Okay, Rockham.
Max, perhaps we should go over there.
So
Yeah.
so
Plan's dead.
so if you're undercover, please don't say you're undercover. See if it's kind of a clandestine operation, is it not?
You know,
Um,
I guess it should have been, and I should have known that, but I get really excited.
I can still stab him in the hand.
I
Just
turned to
don't
look at
stab
Rhett
me.
and I'm like, down, get down.
Yeah, right.
Rhett's the only one with a high perception too.
Yeah.
So, since the two of you are close and having a conversation, Gust and Rockham, roll an insight or perception, whichever's higher
Okay.
for you.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at that 20.
First nat 20 of the campaign.
There it is.
And I just realized that there's a bar in front of the chat room in the stream. So I'm going to fix that. So I just saw that. Welcome to session 1.
Takes some time.
We're learning.
Takes some time.
I,
You know,
I
there's
just
something
have,
that we say in the IT world that the release is the best beta you'll ever have.
right. It's true. So
We are fully
RKM with
working on
that
ID10T.
with that amazing roll, you happen to notice a glance between Morthos and Anton that he kind of gives him a look, and Anton shrugs a little bit. But you're the only one that caught that.
Why
That
did he shrug?
There's some. So.
Oh, the honesty of a child.
We were trying to decide if we trust you or not.
Okay. Hey, Gus, do you think that they can trust us, right?
Well, I mean, they saw through all amazing plans, and you just addressed me as a person. So, obviously, they're quite smart, and they probably see our little friend staring through the window at us right now.
Max, you should sneak over there.
Oh, honey, there's nothing sneaky about me.
Then just march over there. I'm going now too.
You're okay.
I'll
I
hide
will.
behind you. They'll never see me.
I was gonna say I was gonna hide behind you, but okay, no problem. I'll go first.
You're like 1.5 feet taller than me.
Okay, we could have done it.
You're good, right? Because you're
Yeah.
missing an inch.
Yeah.
So you can tell your friend outside if he could come in. It's not. It's okay.
Well, we're trying to use the words, I believe the ideas of in enemies, of not knowings who we was. Immonimities, something like that.
Enemies?
No, it's when people do not know who you is.
Anonymity.
Oh, that's the word right there. So,
I believe it's anonymous.
that could be a word as well that I'm not aware of.
So after hearing that one comment, I turn around to look at the window to Rhett, and I'm like waving my arms.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of like gibberish hand signals. It's grabbing
Dude,
wrist, eyes to
totally
eyes.
stealthy.
Yeah.
I stand up, grab my crotch, flick him off, and sit back down.
Gus, those are not the right hand signals. We've
Well,
gone over this before.
I told him he had a good job. Come back in and we'll get you an ale.
That was the wrong language.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
He
Oh.
doesn't understand Genasi.
That's fair.
Hey there.
Oh,
Oh,
Roger,
excuse me.
you-
Sorry. Oh, pardon me. Let me just get right over here.
That's
Oh,
fair.
excuse me. Yes. Hi. You told me to come over here and get an ale?
Yeah, actually, I buy an ale. Like I really like you. So I mean, like it is all
Said-
odd.
Yeah, I took it from your hand gestures that you were telling me to come in and you buy me an ale, right?
So are you telling me that you get my hand gestures? Because I will canon this right now. Please say yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
So wait, let's be careful. What just happened?
Well, my flip off graph crotch and like a gesture of go away equal to him come in and get an ale, which is exactly what I was trying to say. So he now gets my private hand gestures.
Excellent.
Gus,
Internal communication
special
has
Genasi
begun.
hand gestures.
It's this intuitive wisdom, like, oh yeah, that's what he's saying.
You know, Seven Smokes, thank you for letting me join this game.
We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that though, when are we gonna take our break?
Well, as Morthos speaks up, he says, "Well, since we're all here, except my friend Ublek. Where is Ublek?"
Wait, you know Oob?
I do, and there's a reason for that. Let me explain. And with that, we're going to take our break.
Hey, there it is.
Huzzah!
Alrighty.
Hey, by the way, Seven Smokes. What an opening, bro.
Yeah, man, that was
Thank
fun.
you.
Fun.
Ooh, good for you.
So we will work out.
Have a
The-
party full of
we'll
dummies.
find out why
Fun.
Restream is not connected to Twitch. We will work that out before our next session next Sunday for sure. But for now, we're gonna go on our break.
Rock and roll.
Fun opening, man.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of fun. Which was good.
All right, I'll put us on break.
I've muted us. I'm gonna close that right now because as soon as it went out, just look. Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, that was horrible. Don't cough on stream.
Oh, I'm
How
sorry.
dare you? That's better.
While we're still on the on break screen, audio's live. Okay. They heard my horrible, horrible noises.
The only thing I heard was that little cough and then whatever the hell that second thing was.
Oh, that was a gasp.
Okay.
I was shocked and offended at myself.
So it's okay if I crunch potato chips really loudly into the microphone, right? Brenda! You're still muted. Get Robbie's ass back in the chair. You're still muted. Hello. Melinda, you're still muted.
I've been pretty good on the old mic button juggle, but the one time I'm like, oh, we're on break. It's probably not on.
There.
Oops. Hey.
You know what? I made the hot mic joke before and it came back to bite me. That's what happened.
I just muted on my board. I didn't realize that I was muted on the software as well.
Yep.
Got it.
Waiting on Keegan.
All right. Waiting on me.
Wait on Keegan.
We are back from our break.
There he is.
Hey.
And hey, the gang is all here. All right. Well, where we left it, the clever party had done a kind of an amazing ruse, which fooled, I would say, 90% of the people in this place, including Merrick at first. By the way, Merrick's still outside, not knowing that
The ruse is over.
the ruse is over. So he's just
You have
kind of
to-
outside. He's looking
You
in
have
and
to
watching.
admire his commitment to the bit.
You see his like little peek. He's like peeking over, going, watching you guys. Oh, Buck ducks down.
Brett gives him the same hand gestures that Gus gave him.
Oh, please tell me.
And he goes,
God.
I don't understand what.
I turn around and and give him the old.
Well, I mean, if you want to be
Oh, me
simplistic about
in there.
I mean, I guess that works too.
I mean, to each their own, I suppose.
Honestly,
He
Gus,
drinks his ale.
I didn't think anyone understood your hand signals, but I stand corrected.
Rockham just starts kind of doing the Macarena. As he just, like, people are dancing.
Has to do it once per campaign.
That's
Amazing.
great.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to move this over so that all the players are in the screen.
But it's Hey Rock Arena.
Rockarena.
All right.
No copyrights there.
Nice. So Morthos says, well, we decided to throw caution to the wind. We are also investigators, and we have lost 4 of our party.
Sure. What has happened?
We were heading north. I don't know how familiar you are with. I don't know where you've traveled, but I'll pull up the map for a second for our. I'll just activate the map for a second. They were traveling up north to through Tokalek and Hodorian, and we were attacked by a huge, in the middle of the night, a huge band of, I couldn't even say what races they were. They were all sizes, but we did have 2 people on lookout while we were sleeping, and I know we should have taken the flight paths, but we decided to, see the land. And just between Hodorian and Saldols, we were attacked. And it was 2 of our parties were ripped asunder from what appeared to be claws. And others were sliced open. I have to admit, we were the ones on guard, and this all happened without us even noticing. We only escaped with our lives because of a spell that I know.
I guess we're doing good because we haven't lost any of our party. We just misplaced one.
Yes, we can't find one.
I see.
But you seem to know them.
But that was before we left the temple. Ooh,
Yes. Quite squishy they are.
it's not with us currently that we've seen. So
Well, you never know with an ooze.
it always turns up. It goes missing every once in a while.
Off doing ooh things.
Exactly. Probably exploring the sewers again.
Oh, last time we had to stick him in a thing of rose petal water for over a month.
Oh my God, it smelled so bad.
Oh, Ulrich. Ulrich.
Dear.
So,
Dude.
if I could be so bold, what? No one knew we were heading north, except our contact at the temple.
Who was your contact?
Oh, this ours was this someone named Krusk,
Oh, no.
Cleric Krusk.
The
We
worst
know that, gentlemen.
Crusty one.
baguette.
I didn't like him. He didn't give me the rock. The other guy gave me the Rocky Talkie.
The rocky
Yeah, old
talkie.
The Rocky
Oscar-
Talkie.
Oscar
Rock-
Maloney.
Did you call it the Rocky?
The Rocky
Talkie?
Talkie.
The Rocky Talkie.
Oh my God, that is now
Rock'em Sock'em
that's
has
canon.
the Rocky Talkie.
The
Yeah.
Rocky
Oh, my
Talkie.
goodness.
Incredible.
I'm impressed.
The Rocky Talkie.
That's great.
At least they weren't the stones of communication.
They're rocky. Wow. Yep. I mean, can't argue with awesome.
Wonderful.
I thought you guys would be entertaining.
So, do you know Krusk very well?
I mean, no, we much like I'm guessing. I mean, we started, a month ago, and I guess we could share a couple things we learned.
You've only been at this a month and you've already lost that many of your party? That's terrible.
We're
Honestly, we should unionize. If it's that much of a death sentence for most of this people, should get better health care.
You say death sentence. I say chance to feel fully alive.
Look at you, Tick.
wow.
We already have our health care. Rhett is with us.
This is true.
That's right. Privatized healthcare is, of course, the answer, as every capitalist knows.
Wow. Goodbye, half our audience.
Well, that's Rhett.
Hey, that's Rhett. That's not Keegan. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Of course.
Make sure we separate the character from the player.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey guys,
There's a
I got
lot
an
of
idea.
growing to do.
What's up,
Why-
Rockham?
Why don't you guys tell the crusty guy that you're gonna go somewhere, and we just kind of hang out there and do a better job of hiding. And if something bad comes out, we kill him.
So
I like where you're going with that, Rockham. But the second part to that, don't let them know that we're going to be there.
Right.
Don't tell Baguette about us.
It's gonna keep calling him
It's
Oh, yeah.
Baguette. Yeah, for life.
That's his
love it.
name now.
I hope this-
Baguette and Oscar.
Yep.
And
Oscar
we're gonna-
Maloney.
Yeah, and we'll
He
tell
does have
Oscar
a
that
second
we're going
name.
somewhere else.
So what you're suggesting is a little test.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we tried to make a sting here, and obviously it didn't go the way that we all thought it would. But perhaps with enough brain mass, now we add in 2 more brains.
Well, we
could
did
make it
fool Merrick.
successful. Yes.
Oh yeah, Merrick's back inside. I forgot. He finally figured it out.
Whoopsies.
Yeah. Order a thing of ale. Well, we have 200 gold apiece. I'll take it off mine if I need to for this.
You have 201.
Yes.
He
201.
sits at
I have
this
199.
nearby table.
That's right. I won one.
He sits at the table nearby, and this guy goes, "Excuse me, sir, do you need to sit right at our table? Because we're having a private conversation." And he goes, fine. He goes over here and he sits down, and he's really not subtle. He's kind of like,
Oh,
I
we want to add
Turn
this.
around and tap the little guy on the shoulder.
he looks to the left. and he-
Excuse me. And I flash my badge. You need to move to the other side of the table so my friend can sit here.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not know. I'm.
And then I wave Merrick back over.
Okay. Shh.
Then I elbow Max and,
And
say,
she goes.
"Did you see that?
She
I have
starts to
authority."
speak. She starts to speak up and he goes, "Shh, Let's not. And
I was going to point out that there's an empty chair right beside me, but that works too.
Oh, I think it's funnier this way. Hold on. What about the let's not? Can I insight?
sure.
Like, was it hush whispers? Was it hush whispers in between?
Well, give
Or
me
was
an
it
ins- I like insight or perception on these, so whichever's has a higher. Oh yeah, so both of you guys, they seem scared by the badge. That's what happened. Because she was going to say something, he goes, "Let's not. No, it's not worth it." And by the way, after they finish their drink, they both move away and they both go to the bar to be like.
The insight came from they just don't want to be bothered, or does
No, they
At
were
that point,
scared
I-
of the badge.
I look at Merrick.
You
sort
showed
of
the
nudge.
badge, and when Merrick came and sat down, Merrick doesn't. These guys are not scared of Merrick.
Right.
And Merrick wears his badge on the outside, right?
He does. He does.
So I sort of nudge Merrick and I give him the old and point at them.
They seem very nervous.
Is there a washroom that Max could go to real quick inside, or is there like porta potties? What's the toilet situation?
The world needs to know.
It does.
That is a great question. I'm moving the stream when instead of the game table.
Well, that's what she's trying to do as well.
No, actually, let's do something kind of cool. Actually, but I can't have those girls.
You know
see
what?
it.
I'm calling it that from now on.
Oh my
You go to the
God.
restroom? Nope. Just got to move the stream.
Where are you going?
As long as you don't cross them.
Yeah, I'm moving the stream.
Streaming. Don't worry about it.
There is a
Yeah, that's a t-shirt.
there is a washroom. There's a washroom to the south, and there is a laundry. There's actually a wash basin and a bathroom just to the south.
Okay, no problem. So Max is going to excuse herself for a moment, go to the washroom.
Kick. What you doing?
Just go. I need the facilities if you must.
Gust, you're not supposed to ask a lady those types of questions.
Well, no, if she's going to the restroom, people need to evacuate.
Oh, Gus.
It's
Wait, doesn't she go to the bathroom to evacuate?
No.
true. It's true.
No, I think she's a streamer.
Episode 1, man. We're not getting sponsors from anyone.
No.
So
Maybe Charmin.
the plan is, while I'm in the restroom, to use disguise self, which I have, and
Okay.
I'm going to use it to give myself the appearance of a less imposing creature, be it human, female, or no, I can't go halfling. That's too small. I can go up to it a foot shorter, so I could be 5'11". And
okay.
when I come out of the washroom, I'm going to head to the bar beside those two ladies, and I'm going to order another glass of sweet wine, and I'm going to make some comment about the hippopotamus in the bathroom.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And how you had to evacuate?
I'll move
Yes.
this visible, and I'll add a fascinating.
Very cool idea.
Thanks. Once in a while, I get one,
Very cool idea. Yeah, we've had a sting. This is like a third sting.
right?
I mean, we're in Ocean's 18.
Yeah.
It's gonna go support this and cast Fog of Cloud next to
In
the
the
restroom
bathroom?
door.
Yeah.
Where is that at?
Stinking cloud.
Yeah.
Gross.
So gross.
Precipitation, just a boom.
Oh,
Where's it at?
You just the pipes groan.
Yeah.
There we
Is
go.
it like there?
There's
cloud.
a
There you
token.
go.
There's a
Oh,
token.
You got this for over
There's
a
a
year.
female token. Oh, fantastic! Now we have a
Oh,
fog cloud.
I like the animation.
That's great.
Who did that?
Oh my god.
Move to the west.
Was that a fog cloud from the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is highbrow comedy here, kids.
Yep.
Okay.
We are adults.
Yes, we are.
So could someone please clear that cloud out of here so I can
Yeah.
serve drinks?
I don't have, dude, we're level 3. I don't have anything yet.
You can create a gust of wind.
I can't.
Yes, you are
actually-
Gust.
Yeah.
Actually, I can. I'll find it. I have an ability to do this.
Live up to your name.
Yeah, just
You
clap your
gust
hands
of
and get a
windy.
little breeze.
Yeah. Actually, for the first time, you see me take out my broad axe. It just looks like a staff that I walk with, and I do bring out the flag, which is a fan that creates the
Breeze.
and I do breeze it out of the room quite easily. I'll find out how I can do that in a second. I just know.
Casting Gust.
Yeah, I know I
of
can.
wind.
Rockham kind of wonders aloud.
Who cast?
Hey, I wonder if I could clear the fog with a thunder wave.
No,
Oh, Rockham, no, let's not do that one.
Okay.
I do have a thing for this. I just don't know where it lives.
I
now.
cast the fog,
Rockham,
Michael.
mingle
And
with-
remember, it's a
mingle with the-
tile effect.
Rockham,
yeah.
that is a great spell, but please do not use it indoors in a place like this,
And
unless we're in combat.
yeah, I am using unending breath, by the way, so I do not have to breathe in this fog cloud. Yeah, it scatters. Not very much. All I can do is a light breeze, but
They've opened a
Does
window.
it look like the old Sinbad cartoon where you sort of pull on your belt and your chest swells up and then just Superman style?
I hope so.
yeah,
Mighty gust,
no,
moderately
it's
windy.
it's not nearly as cool. Yeah, later, yes, but not right now.
Oh.
Yeah, later I get awesome shit when it comes like that.
I used to love that Sinbad cartoon.
So,
Right.
Not many people remember it. You got to
Well.
be old like me.
like Kazan.
Mhm.
Come on, somebody get that joke.
I got it. I chortled.
Actually, I'll just jump up and use Featherfall and use that gust of wind that comes after Featherfall to spread it out.
Nice.
I have it. Always. Yeah, there you go, Featherfall. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna sit down beside the two women. I'm going to order. Actually, when I sit down, I'm gonna say, to the barkeep, I'll say, "Do you have anything stronger than sweet wine? I was just in that bathroom situation there, and I just I need something stronger to forget about all of that."
So is there some problem with the restrooms?
There wasn't until I don't know, hippo lady walked in there. That was
They're known as GIF, and I will have to go take a look. By the way, I gave you a character, Max.
question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. I can't move the token though.
Oh, let me give you that. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just a second. Yeah, you should be able to move that token now.
Perfect. Thank you. Beauty miss. Yes. So I just look at the ladies and I'm like, yeah, honestly, I don't know. I guess use the men's room for a little while until that has a chance to dissipate.
Yes, GIF are voluminous.
But yeah, that's very polite of you to say. Yes, I was going to say huge and terrifying, but volume.
No, I
voluminous
I have
works well.
some. I mean, I know some really nice GIF, but
I wasn't speaking of their manner, simply of their size.
Oh yeah, they're very intimidating, especially those that have guns. Some of the guns are bigger than me.
Yes, and walking around constantly with medals. And speaking of battles, this never really draws much of a crowd either, to be honest. But, these are the times we live in.
The sting within the sting.
The stink within the sting.
No, the stink happened first. The stink out of it. The sting within the stink.
Inception noise.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the center of this cloud so I can get rid of it.
Yeah, remember it's a tile thing.
I know I can't.
Yeah.
Can't find it.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's stuck forever.
Oh, no.
This happened during our test session.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Delete everything.
Right.
I got it. Oh, that fog cloud is just a bit.
It
much.
says no, I'm not leaving.
It is intense. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You do hear Gus stifling.
Have you seen Gus take this persona before?
And
have I seen you take
Oh.
the persona?
Yeah, I guess that's a fair question. Do it that way.
so these two people are standing. These two women that were on a date that were standing by each other. The ones that ran off. They say, maybe we should tell Gretchen to go check out the bathroom.
Oh, I thought the barkeep was looking after the bathroom.
Oh well, he's kind of busy. Well, we'll check it out later. I'll put it out of order sign. Hey Mal. Yes. Women's room's out of order. Oh, again. All right. He goes.
Same gif as last time.
He heads off and.
She must be the gift that keeps on giving.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So he heads off to do some. Put a sign up. So where are you from, lady?
Where am I from? Hang on a second. I wrote down some city names earlier.
Maybe you've had too much to drink. You don't know where you're from.
From Saldos.
Oh,
Saldios?
way up north.
Yeah. It was just. It got to a point where I was simply too old to deal with the cold and decided it was time to move south. I've been here for just a couple of months.
Yeah, Saldos is a little. It's a rough town, and it's quite cold.
Yeah, I mean, it comes to a point where you just don't really have a whole lot to do other than get a little rowdy, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we have to wait another year before it warms up there.
Yeah, that's what they've been saying, but hopefully we'll have something happen ahead of schedule. You know how the weather can be.
Yeah, it's pretty nice down here. Although
Well-
we're thinking of leaving Alrazil. I mean, it's kind of violent lately, and we were just talking about that, like where we were going to move to, and because there's taverns everywhere, and I don't know if we're on our day off, and we like to come in because Gretchen takes care of us, and
Oh, you guys work here.
oh yeah, we've worked here for over 2 years.
Oh, wonderful. Well, that's lovely.
Two whole seasons.
I mean, I know you guys were just talking about the violence and stuff. What do you mean? I haven't heard anything.
Oh my gosh. Well, so just in the last, it was all fine. Like there was, there's little crime, but the temple cracks down pretty hard. So people tend not to, at least not in Alrazil City, not to commit too much crime. But there's been a lot of murders. Oh my God, I was actually doing some shopping and I saw this horrible. Do you know what a Herringon is? They're kind of like rabbit people. They're
Yes.
really, I mean,
Really into carrots, right?
That's not actually. I shouldn't say that. That's not a nice way to put it. But I love bunnies, and I like Herringons, and they're usually very affable people, and they like to party, and they like to the ones that I have come in here have been very generous, and I saw I saw one's. It was skinned and pasted to the temple door,
Oh, she saw the crime.
pinned to the temple door. I didn't see who did it. No. I didn't see anything.
I didn't ask.
Okay, because they asked us and we didn't see anything.
No, honestly, this is the first I'm hearing of this. And they
Okay.
right to the temple door. That seems quite brazen, doesn't it?
Well, so I don't know if we should say anything. So by the way, they're both pretty inebriated.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you? Who else has been drinking? I mean, you're just drinking a drink or two, but
yeah.
no one's really.
I've
in
just
their
had the one
cups.
ale.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm not even completely finished.
That's not even
Yep.
for
Working
you
on
guys,
first.
especially for Rockham.
And well lubricated.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, especially
Lubrication is very important.
Yeah.
Greasy.
Rockham can drink.
Oh.
Is able
Where
to
does he
drink.
put it? Literally, he doesn't have a mouth to put the grease. He's just rubbing it on
Puts it in
himself.
his face holes and
Okay.
falls out the bottom.
His pinky is actually a straw.
I like that. That one's canon. That one is canon.
Wow. Put it in the note.
Ah,
Put it in the notes.
Yeah.
Instead of being pinky up, you're always pinky down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Rock
No
it.
class.
That is fantastic.
No class with a glass.
We're undercover.
Yes.
You're undercover. Slurp.
Not anymore.
So
I'm in danger.
Now we're overcovered.
all right. So
Crayon tastes like purple.
so these drunk people are talking to Max in disguise. How long does disguise last? Until
I think it lasts for an hour.
oh wow.
Yeah.
It's only been a couple minutes. I mean.
Yeah.
So they're both pretty drunk and like Gretchen comes up and says, ladies, maybe it's time to call it a night.
Oh,
Maybe
good
it's
friend.
time to call it a night before.
Well, that's kind of her job.
Hold on. Who says that? Hold
Gretchen.
on.
The
Gretchen, the
wench.
the barmaid.
the barmaid.
All right. Okay.
Barmaid,
Well,
sorry.
Still information.
Yeah, this place isn't that busy, being a Wednesday night, so it's there's a few people here and they're spending money, but it's not a weekend.
Gretchen
night.
is fantastically attentive.
Max pivots in her chair so her back is to everybody in the party, and she does some vague hand gestures in the back that y'all interpret as order more drinks
Well,
from Gretchen.
I don't. You just insulted my grandmother because we have different.
Oh my God, you and Rhett both.
I believe she just said something about your grandmother.
I know.
Is Max telling us to order more drinks for you and the ladies,
No, definitely for
or
you
just
all.
in general for us?
Yeah, for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're buying
Trying to
drink-
get Gretchen to redirect her attention.
Yeah. Right.
So-
I
so-
will look over to Top Gun and be like, all right, so the barmaid, she seems to be pretty good at doing stuff.
Stop, gun.
I was trying to figure that out.
Come on, find it, Maverick.
Goose. Oh,
Merrick.
Merrick. Oh,
Yeah.
hell. I was looking for Goose or Iceman.
All right, so Top Gun. All right. So the woman that looks great from above, she seems to be kind of nosy. Is that normal? Or do we just consider her quite a good waitress?
Who is that lady?
I
Gretchen-
raised my hand.
yeah,
Gretchen!
She comes
Gretchen,
over-
I called to her
Okay, she comes over.
very loudly.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking with some of our patrons.
No problem. I'm sorry if I disturbed you, but we would all like another round. This entire group here.
Also, there's quite some pretty ladies over at the bar. They don't seem to be interested in us, and that's perfectly fine. But we'd also like to send them another round of drinks as well.
Okay, that's on him.
Oh, happy to pay for that particular gold.
What I'm ordering is on Merrick's tab.
Yep,
Ah.
Top Gun has the round.
He has the gold badge. He can afford it.
That's right. He has a high income.
But I don't.
Merrick, it's a part of the plan.
Big wink.
Okay, yeah, it's on me.
Big wink.
I do have a pretty good deception.
Yeah,
We lost Matt. There he is.
he goes, yeah, it's on me, right? And he's confused a little bit, but she goes, okay, Merrick.
I'll give him a yay.
Merrick never buys drinks. That's
right.
unusual. So
I
what would
could
you all
also use-
like?
I could
Same-
also do persuasion if you need.
No, it's okay. What same drink, same round, and Morthos and Anton, would you same thing for you? And okay, 2 whiskeys, some lubricant, and a northern ale, a regular ale. Merrick wants his sweet cider.
It's a solid night.
Gretchen,
And an ale.
Gretchen,
Got
if you could, instead of the olive oil for RKM, could you make it bacon grease?
I mean,
I much prefer the smell. It's much more pleasant.
Really? Bacon grease?
Yes, and it has a higher smoking point. So if he overheats a little bit, it's not going to get all smoky. It's embarrassing for him. I'm just trying to help him out. He's a friend of mine.
Poor REM is going to be the weirdest kind of drunk. He's just going to not be able to stand up because he's slipping all over the place.
Okay. I'll.
All of his
get
joints
that.
will be super
Yeah, right.
loose.
Just yeah. I'm feeling
So
good.
she actually jumps up here and jumps behind the bar because the bartender is off dealing with stuff.
Damn it.
That plan worked really well.
Well, she can't really hear you because she jumped behind the bar as she's making drinks.
Hmm.
So you have she's
But Max's plan is working really well because Gretchen is very distracted at this point.
Yeah, we're trying to
Yes.
get Gretchen away from the girls because we think that the lovely ladies have information that we don't have.
Well, it may not even be that they have information exactly, but now that I know a
Overhearing.
couple of things, I know that they work at the bar. I know that one of them physically saw the Harangon that was skinned
Yep.
and stuck to the temple door. So really, I need to come from a point of view as far as they're concerned that I'm really just after a juicy piece of really dark gossip.
Yeah, we just provided them with new drinks. So
Right.
All right, cool.
so well, you're a nice lady, but we really shouldn't say.
Well, I mean, I can tell you that it's going to know no further than me. I don't know anybody really in the city yet. You two are really the first people that I've really had a chance to have any kind of conversation with. My gosh, it's been so lonely since I moved from the north.
Hi, I'm Hildy, and this is Beth.
Hildy and Beth, nice to meet you, ladies.
Hi. So yeah, that's gross. It was scary. Like I've never seen a murder before.
Yeah, it must have been quite a shock. Did you see it? Was it early in the morning? Was it in the afternoon? Do you remember?
We like to hit the shop early because we usually have to be here by 10 o'clock. So like and Hildy kicks Beth under the booth. Yeah, we were just going shopping early and we just saw the body.
Sure, yeah. But I mean, working here, you guys must hear lots of interesting pieces of information. Nobody has said anything about it? I mean, that seems a little silly that nobody in town would be talking about these horrific murders. Please, if I'm being too direct, just let me know. And
I mean, we heard a rumor that one of them did it.
one of them?
Looks at the cleric. Yeah, like one of them with the badges.
Really?
Dun dun dun.
But they were more scared of my badge than of Merrick.
Yes, so it was a silver badge, not a gold one? Or was it just that maybe because you flashed yours in their direction, they were a little more worried?
I think they know Merrick.
Merrick's the local guy. He's
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay, got you. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to interject knowledge. I'm just trying to clarify for myself.
trying to understand. Yep.
Yeah. No, that's good. Okay, so
Okay.
But you can't tell like any of the people with badges because they're supposed to find out who did all this stuff, and like a lot of them get killed.
yeah, no, I would never. Kidding me? People with badges sometimes just cannot be trusted. Oh my goodness.
I agree. They're so pushy, and they think they shit don't stink, and they suck.
Exactly my sentiment. Can we get some bread rolls over here?
Gretchen's like, ladies, can I get you a drink, ma'am?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I would love something a little stronger than then your best wine would be wonderful. I was in the bathroom and
We
witnessed what
have
happened
whiskeys
with
and
the gift.
some vodka made of the finest roots.
I think I'm leaning towards whiskey tonight. Something really smoky, if you have it.
Okay, I know what you're looking for. It's a couple gold, but it's worth it.
No problem. I'll take them out and drop them. And I make a point of letting the two girls see the coin purse and how heavy it is. Like I clunk it on the counter.
I love that your token looks like Denai Guerrera, but with the horseshoe hair.
God, that was specific.
Listen, I'm still
It was very
perfecting it.
specific, but I looked closely at the token. I was like,
And he's
"Holy
looking
shit."
up at you.
Right?
If you zoom it all the way, he's staring into your soul.
Like what? I was like, what are you talking about?
That's super awesome.
Classic.
That's great.
What does that token look up? Wow. That's
What's that?
They all don't a little bit. Yeah, they all
it
kind
has,
of
has
look
a
like they are.
mustache and
The goatee.
a goatee.
Yeah. All right, so Max has a little ways to go to perfect exactly what she's after.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. She came out. She identified as a woman. They're accepting it. So
Fair enough.
we're all good.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just like the visual of it, and it just immediately it struck me as Denai Guerrero with the horseshoe.
Yeah.
So they're pretty. By the way, you got a bottle of whiskey for that.
Okay.
Oh shit!
All right.
So it's not a huge bottle, but like a little, well over a pint.
Okay. No problem. So I'll request 3 glasses.
That's. Are you sure? This fancy stuff.
Yeah. No.
Well, they're
it's,
gonna
it's
puke all over the place.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine, ladies. As I said, it's really the first opportunity that I've
That's
had.
okay. We got to get up at the crack of Friday.
Perfect. So I pour them each like a 2-finger glass and slide them down the bar.
To the temple.
To the temple. And I'll continue to have some like mundane conversation with them, and just try to.
Are you leaving with this couple?
No, I'm not leaving with them.
No. Are you going out of the bar with them to the temple?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, to
No,
the
they
temple.
were just
Cheers?
toasting the
Oh,
temple.
Cheersing.
yeah, to the
They were
temple.
toasting
Yeah.
it, yeah.
All
cheersing to the
Sorry,
temple.
I thought that was
Yeah.
a direction.
Oh,
I was like, is she about to have a threesome?
Yeah.
Going to a second location.
Yeah,
yeah,
all right.
right.
That was a toast to the temple.
Nice
roll-
reference.
Yeah, roll for people.
Never go to a second location.
Never go.
Let's
Fight
split the
for your
party.
life.
Yeah.
Let's split the party day one.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we've already done that once.
Mike, you have no idea what you're in for, bro.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah, he
Fair
does.
enough.
Hey, he's
Oh.
been playing with you guys and for
Right.
over a year,
Yeah.
year and a half.
Here's an idea. Yeah, and with that, it'll just be like some friendly conversation to bring the conversation to a natural end. I will take the rest of the bottle, stick it in the robes, and head back to the bathroom, turn back into Max's beautiful hippopotamus self. And
So you're done. Okay, so you're done with that. You're gonna turn back into.
yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it was a lot of like general chit chat after that because I want to leave them with a good impression of this face. So when this they see this face again, they're not going to be left feeling uneasy.
And they go, I have that same facial problem. I can help you with that.
Facial.
You got a little bit of whiskers.
Oh, I was thinking about letting it grow. I love what the dwarven ladies do with the beads.
Oh, well, sure. You could pull it off.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of glitter while I'm letting it grow in.
You got the bone structure for it.
It'll be cute, right?
High cheekbones?
Yeah.
I think it'll be great. Anyways,
Nice
Beth,
talk. Oh, you're heading out?
Well, it's just I need to step away to the washroom, and I do need to get up kind of early, so I'm gonna hit the bathroom on my way out.
Okay. Thank you for the drink.
Of course, anytime. I hope to see you guys around.
Are you leaving the bottle?
No, I've got that stuck in my robes.
You would hear
Yeah.
from the bar,
Yeah.
from the other table.
So as I'm sitting here, I'm not looking over at the table where all my compatriots are. I'm just sort of scanning the room, but trying to keep an eye on this table and see what they're doing.
Okay. I mean, basically, if you're looking at the other patrons, this guy nearest you, by the way, he's just drinking, and he's got a sketchbook, and he just seems to be drawing stuff. Like he moved down one seat actually to get a little further away from you.
It's this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay.
And down these other three, they seem to be just kind of drinking and talking amongst themselves. Nothing's really. They're not looking at you. They're not.
Okay. I just wanted to kind of keep an eye on them because nobody else in the room seems to be watching them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like scanning back and forth, but I'm mostly focusing on
Give me
them.
a perception check,
All right.
and I'll bring. I'll put Max question mark away, and
No,
bring
fuck.
Max back.
And you hear Max talking to the bartender as she comes out of the washroom, and she's like, "I told you it's not my fault. They put me on a high fiber diet. There's nothing I can do about it yet." He said it would be at least a couple of days. I'm sorry.
It's okay, ma'am.
Here. And she tips him a gold coin. Sorry for the
Oh.
trouble.
Oh, thank you very much. I that's very nice of you.
I
Hey,
mean, a
hey,
sneak cloud does linger.
next round's on the house.
Hey,
No
Sounds
one, no one, no one
Alright.
tips us. Like these.
Nobody tips. What?
What?
are we in bad Europe?
Yeah. What's going on?
It's just not. It's just something that doesn't happen here.
Oh,
Eh.
well. Perhaps this is the start of a new trend.
Yeah. So I only got
Yeah.
a 10.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, they basically don't seem to be giving you a lot of attention, and they're just drinking, and they've got. There's some great. They're all eating too. There's some great smells coming from the kitchen, including the bacon grease that was just delivered with the last round. So it's up to RKM if Rockham wants to be all bacony.
Do the people at that table have any like really good looking dishes brought out to them? That would be like the volcano nachos down at Margaritaville, something that would bring attention to them.
Roger, why is it always Margaritaville with you?
I love Margaritaville, and my
Such
wife
a
requires me to bring it up constantly.
It's a sizzling plate of fajitas that everyone.
Yeah,
has to
yeah,
have.
like down at Juan's Flaming Fajitas.
Listen, Margaritaville, sponsor us.
Yeah.
Dude, absolutely, Jimmy. Hey,
Yeah, right.
I'm your biggest fan, and I
Jimmy,
haven't broken
thank
your ankles yet.
Hey, oh. Hey.
Hey, and you know what? We can do more or fewer bathroom jokes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Your
so
Okay, DM, we have used the hell out of this first location. We have talked to every single.
No, we
person
haven't.
there.
There's a whole table that Roger.
No, that's what I'm working on.
All right, go work. Let's offer some fajitas.
I'm just wondering if they have a dish that's brought out that like one of those kind of dishes that would bring attention to the rest of the restaurant. Something that I could go over and inquire about, and it would make me seem like a really freaking weirdo. Like, oh, how's your mashed potatoes? They look fantastic. But oh my goodness, I've never seen a plate like that before. That looks delicious. What is it?
Got sparklers coming off it.
Yeah.
The
You know,
pile of mashed potatoes.
I'm pulling up my spreadsheet.
+2 for mashed potatoes.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
If there
Mashed
was,
potatoes
God's
happen to be
sake.
one of my favorite foods.
Oh god.
My stepmom used to make a 20-pound batch of mashed potatoes when I would come visit them for the weekend, and that
Oh,
was for
God.
me.
That
Is
sounds
this
wow.
is this Roger or Ridley?
Yes.
Canon.
I just love the idea of an assassin who goes, "I'd kill for some mashed potatoes."
Who literally would.
and yeah.
Oh.
Peel them, boil them, stick them in a stew.
And then he,
Potatoes.
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 Now, what's taters?
You know, potatoes. Peel and boil them, stick them in a stew.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh.
All right. So what did we find out by this mashed potato unfortunate group?
I'm pulling up my sheets now because I didn't expect to use those.
Give
I
me-
have like menu items
He has a
already
mashed
set for
potatoes
each-
spreadsheet.
I was about to say, does he have a mashed potato token?
Yeah.
Mashed potato token.
I'm gonna make one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a pile of them. I think I could probably make the devil's from like the Devil's Tower.
Oh, yes. Awesome. From Close Encounters.
Oh my
I
God.
love this tipped beer.
Oh, Richard
Right?
Dreyfuss was
The art
fantastic
here
in
is
that.
so good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, have you seen that tip beer?
I
That's
sure
so
have.
neat.
I was right there.
Yeah. Half finished plates.
Right?
Just gorgeous maps.
Yeah. That's a
So-
charcuterie board if I've ever
Hell,
seen
Max may have knocked it over.
Charcuteries.
it. Yeah.
Don't get me started. Mary.
That's my
there.
daughter-in-law's thing.
How does one get a golden badge?
So this,
Good
well,
question.
I was going to answer the other question. So, well, you have to prove yourself to the temple by making some arrests and getting of arrests leading to convictions.
Oh, so murders are not on the table for getting a gold badge then.
Well, that's no way. No, I mean,
Oh, sorry,
That's-
Ridley. It's a no-go.
Baguette said that executions were the way to do it.
who? I don't know any baguette.
No, I mean, right. That's not exactly what he said. He said that if you got to kill a real bad person for real good reasons, then you can go ahead and kill that person. And then you'll be patted on the head and probably given a shiny new badge.
Right. We need evidence.
But he said we need
Oh.
execution.
No, we need
We need
to,
evidence in order to execute.
Like, for example, you can't just go and like cold kill like those lovely ladies over the bar. Right, that would definitely not give us the shiny badges. It'd probably give us the shiny bars that keep us away. God, that southern accent's gonna kill me.
It
for
is,
this
yep.
Entire thing.
There is.
I
I regret everything.
Yeah, right. I don't.
My overly carbonated beverage just overly carbonated on me.
Oh no.
Well, but we do have a mashed potato questions over here.
Yeah.
So, who has the best sense of smell in the group? Would it be the
I have
Give?
passive perception.
Let's hope it's not tick.
No, I'm asking you specifically sense of smell.
Oh, probably not me.
Would it be GIF? Would it be Rhett?
Actually, it probably
Max?
would be. I think it would be
Probably would be Max, because I mean, animals generally have a better sense of smell than like humanoids.
Yeah, I smell like a Glade plugin.
I would probably be the best at identifying a smell, but I wouldn't know whether it's good or bad.
That makes sense.
So Rockham identifies and Max smells. This is steamed. They have a out of the nearby river. They have steamed carp with with poached eggs and you smell nutmeg with that. There's also like mutton and shallots and it seems like there's a wine sauce on that. So mutton and mushrooms, and there's definitely steak and potatoes on one of the plates.
Okay.
And they seem to be pairing the drinks with the food. So the guy with the meat has a huge bottle of wine.
So is it safe to think that they're educated, that they're well versed, and came from money? If they have enough knowledge.
I don't think you have to even do perception to ask that question. They are well dressed. They are probably dressed the nicest in the place. And it oddly for a halfling, from your experience, the halfling is dressed in like royal blue, which is not a normal like color because most would have earth tones.
Okay.
And it's kind of a royal blue outfit. It's kind of shiny, and the multicolored outfit for the strange looking. You can't. He's facing away from you, so you can't quite place the
Ethnicity of it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Or the race of it. I don't know what's correct when it comes to.
I did not mean to put that in the chat,
Excuse me. Oh my gosh, excuse me.
but I have keen senses.
That's okay. It's good to put it in the chat. And when I remove that bar next week, people will be able to see the chat better. it's like
Whoops.
Well, here I made the overlay with the DM screen, but obviously I'm not sharing the DM screen.
Right.
Right.
So I've got the stream screen, but the I have to either move the chat to that right side, which I'll work on, or we'll just remove that bar. But in any case, these are the smells you're that's hitting you, Max. And an Arcam, I guess you can just sense, and with your keen senses and perception, did you roll? Oh, you
I
rolled
did
a
not
10.
roll.
Oh, that was from before.
That was for. That was just to look at them and stuff.
Yeah, they're dressed. I mean, even with that, you can tell they're dressed better than most of the people in place, including several of you. I mean, you're kind of level 3. You have nice clothes, but you're not.
No, I dressed down.
Oh, you're dressed down on purpose. That's right.
I dressed way down below where my status should be.
I'm technically not wearing clothes.
Right.
Okay, that's true.
We're gonna have to get Rockham a cape.
Right.
There's a little pair of shorts.
Jorts. I vote jorts.
Get some hot
So
pants.
they're
Oof, gold hot pants.
yeah, they're not really
gold
they're not really
Yes.
paying attention to you.
Okay.
Gonna be gold member.
So even within all of these things, they still haven't. So their business is quite important if they haven't paid any mind to this ridiculous loud group of people.
Nope.
Yeah, my thing was, if they had-
what's interesting is they also haven't paid attention to Anton, who was a cleric,
Yeah.
or Morthos, who's both of them are together, and they both are wearing badges as they're wearing the normal. I should rephrase that. Yours are cop. I made a mistake. I want to correct it before the end of the episode. You guys are wearing copper badges.
Right.
The silver badge is what Merrick is wearing.
Okay.
The gold badge was only for Valoni.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
we're
so you
third
guys are wearing
place.
like copper or bronze badges. They're they are
We
the
got
lower
something for the bubblegum machine,
Yeah.
but
Sure.
it's official.
flattened pennies. Sure.
No,
No.
my thing was if they had some food that was like
I will.
outstanding,
I'll
I was
po-
going to approach
I'll-
them.
I'll post to the website the badge system for the temple before our next session. So
Okay.
at recklessmoves.com.
But I wanted to approach them if they had like some type of like an outstanding food, something that was not the normal fare.
I mean, I would suggest that the that nutmeg steamed carp with poached eggs, and it's not normal in food that you have seen. This is
Okay.
This
Something a
is-
little higher end, maybe.
yeah, this is definitely a higher end in,
Okay.
and
So Rockham kind of nudges Ridley and just goes, "Hey, I think they're eating food over there."
That's a great observation, Rockham.
Thanks.
I'm going to go ask him about it. So I would approach them at the table.
may I help you?
Excuse me. I don't mean to disturb your meal, but that smells wonderful. And I was wondering, what dish is that? I haven't
Oh,
seen
this
that
is-
before.
This is one of my favorites. This is steamed carp, and it's got nutmeg, and the nutmeg and the there's a little bit of garlic and a little bit of onion too, and it brings all the flavor of the fish out.
That's fantastic.
A lot of people
I
don't
didn't
like
see it on the menu.
Carp, but if you prepare it well with, the secret is a lot of butter.
That makes sense. But I didn't see it on the menu. Is that something
Oh,
a special
we
dish
have-
just for you, or is that,
We-
is
we-
that like a
we,
secret menu?
Well, we kind of have our own store. Hello, hi.
This
and-
is my friend Rockham. He also noticed the delicious smells. Although he can't really eat, he is intrigued by new smells. I'm Ridley, by the way.
I am Akra, my friend over here. If I pull up the nameplates. Just a second.
Yes. Which one is Akra?
Akra is the Dragonborn.
Okay.
This halfling doesn't introduce himself.
Okay.
And he
I
says,
I try to make eye contact with everybody.
and my friend here is Cephalus. And our halfling friend is he's rather anonymous.
All right.
We're
As
kind of his. Well, he hires us, and he is. It is his ship. We're
So
helping
Rockham
with.
Rockham turns to the Hobbit and just goes, "Hi, Rather."
Excuse me. What did you call me?
Well, he said you were rather anonymous.
Rather.
You hear a slow clap coming from the other table, just like over your shoulder. You just hear a.
the slow cap starts.
That was good.
Oh my goodness. Please pardon my friend. He's still trying to learn social cues and things like that. We're working with him. He doesn't mean to be rude. He really doesn't. He's a very, very nice, pleasant fellow. No, I'm sorry for bothering you. I was very curious about the food. It smells absolutely delicious. And I hope I haven't disturbed you too much. Again, my name is Ridley. If you're looking for anything in town, please ask for me or any of my friends over there, and perhaps we can help you out. Rockham, we should probably leave these folks alone so they can enjoy their meal in peace.
Okay. He just kind of treks back over to where he was.
Yeah, same here. I drift back over.
And as you are drifting back, Akra turns and goes, Ankolf, they're just nice people. Don't be worried. As you were introduced, though, you did notice that the Zephyrus, the guy to the south that looks, as you got a closer look, he's a half elf.
Okay.
Zephyrus is a half elf. Akra is a white dragonborn, and Ankolf is and Gretchen comes up to you at the table. Let's metagame that. What do you got? What are you rolling? Oh, that was the wrong roll. I'll eliminate that.
Whatever it was, he failed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I attack the darkness.
He does not get the mashed potatoes to his mouth.
Plop, right
in his
needing a
lap.
strength roll to eat
I
mashed
just pressed.
potatoes.
I was rolling a DM roll, but it was a. Anyway, he was. he. You get the impression that Half-Elf, and you've seen before, based on how he's dressed, he is a warlock.
Okay.
You don't know what the other guys are, other than the Dragonborn seems like he could take care of himself. He looks pretty tough. It's about
Okay.
6 foot, which is, very wiry.
So we know they're affluent. We know that they don't care about hiding their affluence, and they're about their own business.
And
And what
you
else?
heard mention of a ship.
Yep. And they don't seem to be dicks. So,
No.
yep. All right. Well, that's good information. That's quite a lot.
Unlike us.
Yeah. Is there any kind of? Do they have like a core-lined symbol or color pattern? I know that you normally see halflings not in blue. Is that blue present on all of them, for example?
Or something that's like a ship symbol.
Yeah.
I don't think they. Well,
Like, there's a difference between 3 friends that think alike and 3 friends that dress alike.
they
know-
all are wearing a blue, and yeah, they're all wearing blue, but you didn't see any symbol or anything like that.
But it is.
I don't think they're friends. I think they're employees.
Okay, so you think that
Yeah, me and Rockham got very close to him. So
Yeah, he said that that Rather hires them.
Okay, so it's rather fantastic.
his first name is Dan. Lieutenant Dan, rather.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be an
That's why
excellent.
he says short.
This
he
is
doesn't
gonna
have
be an
legs.
excellent campaign because this is session 1.
Yeah. So for the campaign, we need a running list of all the names we've changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So far, all of them.
Lieutenant
Oscar,
Dan,
Baguette.
you ain't got no legs.
Yeah, right, yeah. Lieutenant
So my
Magic.
spreadsheet just has the names. If you need to have nicknames, I'll listen back to this later this week, and I'll try
gave
to
him
pull
the
out.
nickname.
Or you
True.
can send me notes, Melinda.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my god. So the object of this game is to see how big we can
No.
make Michael's spreadsheet.
No,
No, it's not.
Oh,
because eventually
sounds
we'll
like a
get
headache.
lost. Yeah.
Google Sheets ran out of space.
You've
All right,
exceeded
hold on.
Every
Okay.
allotment.
So now that we have information, I'll go back to our friends that were over here that have the baggage, that were sitting there, and we know that are a little bit more cued in.
Yeah, I would have shared the
Yeah.
information that I gathered
So, do you know
quietly.
about those? Those kind of high-to-do blue guys over there, the Smurfs.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
yeah. That's
So
that's
much copyright.
that's Ankolf Buck from the Buck family. The Bucks are. They always say the buck stops here.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
You
yes.
beat me to it. I was waiting for your next sentence.
Yeah, they're very wealthy, and they're one of the. They made a lot of money from running the airships for the temple.
So they're definitely not mercenaries. They're company men.
Oh,
He
they're-
didn't seem too friendly himself, but
they have their own foods in our stores and our ice boxes. Like they
Oh, they do the Bucks ice cream? That's
Mm.
fantastic.
I don't think that's
I don't
that.
even-
I'm not familiar with that brand, but it's
No,
oh, bucket.
So you're telling me that they have so much influence that they got different foods every place they goes in this city.
It's Blue Bucks.
They have well, their ship is moored right outside, and they come across as nice people, but they just don't. They make a lot of money by not paying people very well and using some indentured servitude. They have they call it a long intern program.
So capitalists.
So their color should be orange
oh.
instead of blue.
Definitely.
Well, so they're not liked in the community. But what are their stances on peoples of magics?
Well, I don't really know. They're just rich and they run the airships and they have their own ships and I've heard rumors of some smuggling in conjunction with the temple, but I don't know anything more than rumors, you know.
But to ascertain the things that you are saying is to say that they would lose commerce if there was trouble in the city. In other words, they would have nothing but negative things with all of these murders.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, you said in conjunction with the temple?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they provide. The temple doesn't run their own airships. They license that out.
Yes, they're
So-
teams.
I think the smuggling is the part that piqued his interest the most.
Yes.
It's
Rhett?
just rumor. Like, you know, see.
Would Rhett know the Buck family,
Um,
being of high society himself?
you would, and
Okay.
you recognize the name, and
Two rich kids.
okay, so
Yeah.
since you said that out loud,
Two rich kids. Yeah, send over the rich kid.
I done fucked up.
No, you've done good, man. Your Kentucky Fried Chicken gonna go talk to what's the other one?
Churches.
Yeah, Church's Chicken. Yeah, Kentucky Fried talking to Churches. Let's get a fucking sit down, figure out what the gravy.
We go Kentucky and Louisiana.
Yeah,
And
right.
there's already mashed potatoes on the table.
Uh-huh.
Fuck yeah.
but let me ask a question. Aren't you dressed down?
I am dressed down,
Yes,
so he
you are
would
still
not
wearing
recognize
stuff from
me.
my disguise kit.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that, there would be I would imagine, I'm making a huge assumption about the world, that there would be a manner of speaking that the upper crust has.
They're all Southern. They're
Like Buffy and
No, that's not what I'm
Well,
getting at.
oh.
Like there's
All
a,
antebellum.
either there's like
there you
a
go.
way that
No, I know that rich people talk.
Yeah,
So-
like Regency stuff, like Jane
Right.
Austen, yada yada. Yeah.
So
She's asking
the talk of smuggling kind of piqued Rockham's interest too, but more so in like an educational sense.
Hmm.
And he actually like picks up a spoon from the table and just kind of holds it over his head, and it kind of blinks on. He's like, "Oh, rich people might break the law to get more money."
That's your version of a light bulb?
And, now
You're keeping this.
you say break the law. You know,
cheating.
some of us just we work really hard and find the avenues that we are deserved because of our hard work to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps.
So
The-
you're talking
The
about
rich people
loophole.
think being born rich is hard work.
yes.
Oh,
I love how short our sponsor list is getting.
And their method is
By the
it's
minute.
called loopholes. Government loopholes.
reckless moves sponsored by the proletariat.
Yeah, all right. At this point, we literally have to be funded by the people.
The people with the things.
Put it, just go fund me.
Yeah, right. What do you get out of this? Nothing. but understanding
No, we're gonna have to go with GoFundMePlease.com.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, so Morthos and Anton have been sitting here, and they're
Oh, I want to send the rich kid. Come on, they'll talk to him.
you gonna
I
drop
Oh,
your
but he's-
disguise, or how are you doing this?
I'll doff my disguise, put on my robes.
Rhett and I will make a break to the restroom briefly.
Yes.
Okay.
It would
And
even be
I
You
have
don't
my
have, you, don't-
disguise
you can
kit,
just
so
bet. You don't have to actually move.
Yeah,
okay.
I still have his actual clothes, so we could
Yeah.
just swap that back out.
Yep. And I'll wander around from restroom area towards the front. Be like, oh, is that Ankhoff Buck? Oh, hello, sir. How are you doing?
Oh, well. I recognize your accent, if you will.
Yes, sir. Rhett Lucosi. If it comes from the sea, it's Lucosi.
Yes. I've heard all the Buck jokes. How have you been? How's the family?
Oh, they're doing well. Argyle's still working away at his little arts and crafts, and father is
Arts and crafts.
his craft work. You know how he is. And father is doing well. His business is thriving, one might say.
Well, we don't really get down south as much as we'd like, but hey, and anytime you guys, I'll tell you what, have a seat.
Yeah, of course. What brings you around here, Hank?
Well, we're just we've got a couple ships to put into use, and we've got one to break in. If you want to join us, you're welcome to come on for a ride.
Oh, I might be quite obliged to do that. Yeah.
Now
Enjoy that quite.
we're on the we're heading, from here, we're heading to the north, and then we're gonna head northwest, and then of course we can't go down into Broken Land, so we heading back. We're doing a little triangle,
Okay.
breaking in a new airship.
Well, I will tell you.
Now,
but,
are these guys all work for you?
Oh yeah, as he says that, I come over, my liege. Is there anything I can grab for you?
Oh no, I'm quite all right, sir.
And like in prayer, just like of course.
This halfling is sitting up, basically on a booster seat, looks up at you like, oh my, this is a big one.
He is.
I kind of see what Gus is doing, and I kind of trot over with my spoon.
Rock him.
Yeah.
Rock.
And-
No.
And I'm like, I brought you a shiny spoon.
Yeah, I take this.
And you guys have an auto gnome.
We do. Yes, he's quite helpful with loading the crates of oysters and other red snapper and all the other sea products. But I will tell you, Buck, I'd truly appreciate it if you happen to run into anyone from the society, don't let them know I was here. Kind of doing a reconnaissance mission, trying to scope out new markets. I'm sure
Yes,
you understand.
I understand. I don't want your parents to know what you're doing. I get it.
Yeah. We're trying to make our own way out here, and Buck, if you'd be so obliged, just keep it on your hat.
I have a question. Are your badges out or are they hidden?
Oh,
Mine are
we're
hidden.
all hidden. Yeah, we're all hidden.
Okay.
If
What
you'd be
about
so
Rockham?
obliged,
Mine's kind of
Rockham's-
in my armpit.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't
But
really
it-
have,
inside his
spot
helmet.
for it.
it's just rattling around in there.
no, it's just in my armpit because I don't have pockets and I've never
Yeah.
taken off my helmet.
He
I'm
doesn't have
familiar.
the ashtray.
Yeah,
Pick up your helmet, it's just nothing.
and I call if you would be so obliged, just keep this under your hat. I'd be happy to cut you in on our operations at some point. At which point, my party and I may join you on your journey at your next port of call.
We'll give you a ride. Just here. Hold on, Gretchen. And she comes up and yes, sir. Oh, you're friends with them, and he and Kolf basically says to you, I've arranged for you're having a night here, and tomorrow we'll head out in my airship. Does that sound good? Not
Oh,
too early, maybe 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we might join you. We might join you at your next port. Where'd you say it was?
Oh, we're heading north, and we're having route, and I'll pull up the map for you guys, so you can, and I'll change that.
Does
to-
airship and regular ship transfer when it comes to location and directions? Like if I get to have a glimpse of this, having a sailor background, do I have an understanding?
You do. So you are in the center of the city, and I'm moving the map. Let me activate that. So
God damn it, now I want mashed potatoes.
So in the center temple, which there are several points here that are high up. One of which is the Griffin's Roost, and there are routes that go between the temples. Those dotted lines,
Yeah.
are all of the airship routes.
Okay.
So they'll take one route might be from the temple to the north near Zala over here. And once you get to the temple, there are land routes. And between the different cities, those brown lines are both, you could take a cart and take a long time, or there are actual train tracks parallel to all those brown that are lightning trains.
And the blue markings would be sea travel.
Correct. Both above the water and below the water.
Very cool.
Ooh.
Sailor is the next port of call.
So, you would be going north to Zala, west where you heard the guys that were traveling here, where there was 4 of their guys were killed, and then back to here is the route of your new friends. So, as you prepare to decide what you're going to do for bedding down the night, that's where we're going to call it.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
Session 1
Made some
in the
progress.
bag.
There we go.
700 to go. Oh wait, that's my game.
Yeah, right. I almost got a bench.
Almost. Close.
That used to be my nickname.
Bench?
Yeah, there's a story behind it. I'll tell you sometime.
Did you have a good name? Good friend named Mark? Or
And we'll see you next week.
there you go.
Yep. See you.